It's episode 609 of the WCB podcast. Kurt Geyer speaking.
Eric Hammond.
Doug Schmidt.
We have two, maybe the most special guests, Doug.
They're very special to me.
Are they?
How special? Why don't you do the honors?
My parents are joining us. You go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Ann Schmidt.
And I'm Marv Schmidt.
Ian and Marv are in the house, finally. What did it take, like 3 years to schedule this
3-4
podcast?
years.
Yeah, I said if you cancel this one, we're done.
That's how cool they are.
Yeah. Hey,
They call the shots.
tough to
They're
get.
about to Josh Bowman, yeah.
Hey, I would have too, honestly.
Yeah, they're trying to grow their brand, Kurt.
Yeah. Hustle. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Don't want to bring up anything negative. Well, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for asking us.
Thank you for supporting everything we've done since just Doug's been around. I don't know if anybody knew about us before that or not. Only reason anyone knows us is because of Doug.
No, we did when
I get that
Eric
a
was
lot.
on it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that needs to get kind of like talked about too, because Eric's known you guys for a while. I obviously met you guys once Doug was brought to me by Eric.
Yep.
And then we've been dealing
Best
with
thing ever
Doug
happened.
since. Maybe.
He showed
Steve's
up
not
and just
here.
never left.
Steve's not here.
That's true.
I just hoarder. I was like a hoarder.
Doug leave, and he shows up every week.
Yeah, I remember Eric's like, dude, my friend that one wants to come, he's gay, he doesn't have a lot going on in his life. And I was
He
like,
doesn't have any friends. I feel bad for him.
poor guy, bring him out. And then I
think he's close to ending it.
he's really on the edge.
He's in a dark place.
And then I think I was like, hey, you can bring Doug around more or whatever. I don't know. And then you never left.
Yeah.
And then now your
It
parents
was
are
pretty
here.
easy. Yeah.
So, are you guys proud of Doug overall?
Oh, hell yeah.
Marv?
How long can I think about it? No, we are.
Oh, as long as you need, brother.
Oh, geez.
We'll revisit that one after about 6-7 beers.
Yeah.
And Marv. Yeah. Like, you know
Marv
what? I
gets
got
really
some
new.
shit I want to talk about.
I take back what I said.
I actually hate him.
Yeah. So, Doug, I'm driving this podcast. You're going to have to drive this one a little bit because you know your parents better than anybody here.
I'd hope so.
They're the reason why
I
you
think
hunt.
me and Eric knows him well, too.
Well, I mean, I do, but not as good as you.
But my dad got us into hunting, and when I started hunting is when my mom me, my brother, and my mom all tagged along, and then when I started bow hunting, you did too. Mm-hmm. So it was
that's
all
cool.
Big learning process.
Well, he worked, Marv worked nights and every other weekend, so then I'd take the boys hunting. I wouldn't hunt. Then all of a sudden I started getting into it. And
So you never hunted before they did?
No.
no, well, shotgun I did. I did shotgun, but no, never bow hunted or anything.
Guess I didn't know that.
What year was that?
Yeah.
If you getting into it.
2006 or
Oh,
7.
you were probably around 10, weren't you?
So I've been
I was
2000,
younger than
2000.
01.
Was
that.
he?
Yeah, younger than that.
You're
Whoa.
33, Doug?
32.
Yeah,
Yeah.
01
Oh, one.
or earlier.
Damn,
About the same time I started, so
Yep.
wrote in that time frame.
that's forever ago.
That's a long time ago, ain't it?
Holy shit.
Yeah, because Jordan was born in 03. We always bring that up. That's why I learned right.
Yeah, we were hunting before he was born.
God,
just
you
a
know
boy,
you.
just a boy, just a young little boy. But yeah, okay. So Marv, you hunted for a long time though before, right?
Yeah, I've hunted since I was 16.
No shit. Okay.
Started bow hunting in my early 20s. So that would have been the early 80s when I started bow hunting.
Yeah. And you guys have I compare, my family has the Geyer buck, which is like this, the big buck that we all talk about in the
Yeah.
family. You guys have the Schmidt buck.
Yeah, basically. So you shot that in
87.
87.
87.
And then what was the stat on it at the time?
Third biggest in Iowa.
See, that's wild.
In 87, the third largest whitetail in Iowa.
And then it's was the Iowa Classic around back then? It was.
They had something
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. I actually won a new shotgun at the QCA CA Center.
Oh,
They had
there
our
in
biggest-
Rock Island or
biggest-
whatever?
Yeah, they had the biggest buck contest.
No kidding. That's
He just
awesome.
walked in, just like, give me that gun.
Was that
Don't need a
outdoor
scope.
show big in the day?
It was probably the biggest thing locally.
Yeah. See, that's cool. I'm just curious, now Facebook and the interwebs,
Yeah.
it's you see every giant ever killed. It's we used to go to the Illinois Deer Classic. That's how you knew where all the big ones were for the year. It's everybody would brick because that's the only networking
Well, yeah,
hunters had.
We'd
really.
go to the Iowa Classic as kids, and that was the reason to go, to see what big bucks got shot that previous year,
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to post a picture of it because
what's the stats on that
It's a
thing?
wild deer. It's a mainframe 8. It's like a 160-inch 8-pointer. But it has how many points?
But he's only 18 inches wide.
He's only 18 inches wide, and how many points did he have that scored?
22.
22 points as a mainframe 8. Like
The thing's insane. I don't know how we haven't posted a picture before, but it's massive.
it's like it looks like its points have it's like a flame almost on each point, like just the way the points come out, and then it has like an 8-inch drop tine on the back. I mean, I've scored it like 50 times just because I was bored back in the day, but
Was it as big as your dad said it was?
it was bigger. But
When you measured it?
well, that was a net, right? 203,
Yes.
and a gross what?
205.
205.
Damn, that's pretty damn
Yeah, it's
good.
close.
that's pretty
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
For-
there's very little deduction as an 8-pointer.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He has an 8. That's insane too. I've seen the mount at your guys' place, and
Yeah.
it's badass.
you gotta like really get it down and look at it, like
You ever think about having like classic racks do a replica for your house or anything?
I was thinking about it.
Just like that's like the family deer,
We're gonna have like here,
Yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah,
just for the guy or buck. That'd be kind of cool.
collects like the family bucks type.
But yeah,
thing.
so before I was even born, there's a 203 on the wall. So like ever since I grew up, I just stared at it,
Yeah,
just growing
you
up.
know what they call that, Doug? White privilege.
Absolutely.
First world problems,
Yeah, you're buck privileged.
big buck problems.
Yeah,
You've been trying to beat him ever since.
Oh yeah, I mean the goal is to beat him someday.
Think it'll ever happen?
No.
I don't know. What are you gonna do the day it does happen though?
He's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Say he shot it.
I've got an excavator.
hey, now it's on record. Don't say too much. Hey, it's like that'd be awesome if you beat it, but like part of you doesn't want to. I know deep down, like you do, right? It'd be awesome,
Yeah.
but you never beat like the nostalgia of what that deer's done for you as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the guy or buck, that buck just is the stature of it is like what's impressive, not
Yeah.
like the number that it ranks, and like the impact it had on me growing up is what makes that deer cool. It's like the buck you just kill, is that the Hammond buck for your family? I mean, you'll
yeah.
kill a bigger one day, but like
My old man's never shot a buck, so we never had mounts in the house or anything.
yeah.
So it was that's the biggest deer.
Oh yeah, congrats to your mom. She
Yeah,
shot
my
a
mom
buck.
just shot at her first
Oh
deer.
yeah, that's really cool.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. She was all excited. My dad called me. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, nothing. Just, feeding the kids. You can hear my mom just bawling in the background, like with
really?
excitement.
With
like she's
excitement.
all,
Oh, that's
going
awesome.
nuts, and she was super excited. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is very awesome.
Yeah, and if Doug does beat me now, I can just say, well, shit, 200-inch deer everywhere now.
Yeah, it's
That's true.
it's
That's true.
easy
That's
now.
It's easy.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Son of a bitch. But maybe I will beat him someday.
I'd say it's possible. Yeah, why would it not be?
It's always possible, right?
Right.
Anything's possible.
Still got a lot of hunting.
Maybe.
Killed some good. When do you guys feel like, since you started like bow hunting at the same time the kids did, like how long do you think it took to be like, oh, like we're serious about this now? Like we're really into it. You know what I mean? When you go past the stage of being
Yeah,
like
like when you're just bow hunting, like
you're
to
not
one
green
stand
anymore
at a time. Yeah.
you're not green anymore. Like game plans have turned into success like a couple times, and you're like, you felt like a hunter at that point. Like how many years do you felt like it took?
It was probably pretty early for you guys. You and Scott both shot turkeys by the time you were 15 with your bows.
Yeah. So I'd say like around, like for like going after big deer, probably like 15, 16. Like right after youth season, basically. When it was like, hey, no more of that.
I ain't a child no more.
You're not just kidding anymore.
It's like 6-7 years roughly.
Yeah.
Or more, depending. Yeah. That makes sense. It goes to show you though, like that learning curve is steep at the front end of bow hunting.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Especially
probably-
then.
That's probably when you
yeah,
guys got into like watching hunting videos and like actually starting to be calculated and shit. Probably.
Well, I used to, even like before I was a kid, like I just loved hunting. Like I'd watch anything that my mom would buy. Like everything, I bought every turkey call in the market.
Yep.
Like anything, I was like, oh, that's gotta work.
That gotta work.
Like Nightingale used it, it's gotta work. Or Primo, so
Yeah.
I fell for it all.
They got you.
They got me good.
Yeah, but they're supposed to.
Yeah.
We'd take him turkey hunting, and he'd sit in the blind, and he'd go, "Can I call now?" I just let him call whatever he wanted to, and I'd just sit there going, "We're never going to see a turkey the rest of our lives." The way he would just the 2 eggs. Remember the 2 eggs he had? He would sit there for like a half hour, and I would just sit there going,
pieces of shit ever.
What the
Yeah, like,
eggs?
it's like a. It's supposed to be like a fighting purr. So like you hit them
Yeah.
both. It's like the turkeys are like fighting.
Oh, really? I never seen that.
And I
one.
was just convinced they'd work.
That's because they really weren't worth a shit.
They weren't worth a shit.
But now that I think about it, like you got to get a turkey close enough first to hear it because they weren't very loud. But I was
just
just
going.
you just
Purring it up.
And you got to keep your hands inside the blind.
See, I didn't get like into turkey hunting until I had already deer hunted for 10 years or more, probably.
Oh, I love it.
You know,
We never
yeah.
turkey hunted.
We
My
loved
dad's
it.
like, I went once and didn't see a fucking thing. Fuck that.
yeah. But you guys have been turkey hunting like since the beginning too.
Oh
Yeah.
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 So you guys started both at the same time, really.
Yep.
See,
I think I
that's
shot
cool.
my first buck and first turkey in the same year, right?
Probably.
Oh, no kid. Okay, that makes sense. Why you're like you and Austin, like the turkey guys of the crew.
Oh, dude, it's just so fun.
No, I love turkey.
Like something that like when you're young, you know, like you're impatient, and something that actually like gobbles to you, like is wild.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. Doug and I doubled up once.
Oh,
It started off to be a fun hunt,
that's not my fault.
ended up to be a bad hunt. So,
No, it was fine.
well, it ended up okay, but
Tell the story. Tell the story.
2 turkeys come in. We're like, okay, on the count of 3.
I
1,
call
2,
them
3.
imperfect.
Oh, we called him imperfect. I shot. He shot. Mine drops. His is injured, and he goes to shoot again, and his gun jams. So what's he do? He acts like his dad, cussing out, throwing the gun on the ground, and I hand him my gun, and I'm like, get your ass out of this blind. Go up there and shoot that turkey and get back down here. I wait about 3 minutes, hear a shot, and he's just smiling away. He's got his turkey. So we were able to double up. That was pretty cool.
That is cool, and it's even better that you threw a fit.
Oh, dude,
Oh, it
my
was
gun jammed. And
horrible.
I'm fucking pissed.
Did you fall in a mud puddle? Is that why it jammed?
No.
That was the next year when my turkey went in the water and you had to go dive clear down in to
Oh,
get
dude.
it.
In the creek.
That was
It was bad.
And nothing
So-
looks worse than a wet turkey.
Oh,
It
it was
was.
so ugly.
Like a
Like,
wet cat, dude.
Ugliest
it's like you don't
fucking
even want to
thing.
take a picture with it.
No, it was horrible.
Yeah, you can't get
But
it.
she shoots this turkey and it like does like the thing where it flies up and it goes in the CRP field. And like I'll never forget to this day. Like you remember in Jurassic Park and the raptors in the tall grass?
Yeah.
Dude, it was just like that. Like you could just
You could see the grass moving.
Yeah. And then it got to the creek and didn't know what to do, so I shot it and then it flopped in the creek.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know what the trick is? If you get a wet turkey, if it's not like raining out, it sounds ridiculous, but a hairdryer.
Really?
You just hit them
That
for
makes
long
sense, I
enough,
guess, yeah.
that fan,
Yeah.
you can get a pretty turkey back. Learned that
Pretty
from Mark
fan.
Rife, doing like turkey fans with them. You gotta, or for whatever reason, when I first did my first fan mount, I would wash it in Dawn dish soap for some reason, and you would like,
Get all the oils off it or something.
I don't know, yeah. Now I just get them clean and put Bondo on the spur or on the quills, you know. But
Yeah, we got big into turkey hunting. I mean, you guys doubled up how many times?
Quite a few.
Yeah. Pretty much every year.
My
for a
first
long
turkey that I really shot was I was home alone.
Oh boy, that's
45 minutes for this turkey to come in. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get my first turkey.
Sounds like
I
my
shot,
hunt.
So I shot him, and he kind of went down, but he was still alive. So I unloaded on him, and of course I missed. So he goes running down the end of the fence, and I'm like, oh, I don't have any more bullets. I just used my last shell. So I take off running. The whole time I'm thinking I'm just going to beat him over the head when I get down there. I get like 5 yards away, and a shot goes off. The guy across the fence shoots my turkey, literally jumps over, grabs it, and I'm yelling at him like, what are you doing? That's my turkey. And takes off running. So I go off, jump the fence, and I'm chasing him thinking, shit,
And you're by yourself?
I don't have any bullets. Yeah, so then I get up to the house and call my brother, and he comes over, and we went over to the neighbors, and you could see where he took off. So it's like I never to this day found out who did that.
was it a trespasser or something?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Well, he was hunting the neighbors, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he shot it.
But
on
it's
our
hunting our
place.
But he
fence
jumped our
line.
fence line and
Oh.
shot it. So
Oh
It-
shit!
it's like
It was on our property.
yeah, it was on our property when he shot.
Sneaky bastard.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
pretty
wow.
freaky. Yeah,
How do you not see you?
huh?
Oh, he had.
No, he
Oh,
knew.
he had to have,
He
'cause
knew
that-
what was going on.
Yeah, that turkey. 45 minutes. He had to walk right by him.
Had to have been a young guy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
His face was all camo painted, and I was yelling at him. That's my
Apparently, he
first
could run pretty
turkey.
fast.
I know shit.
Yo.
It was Doug.
That's crazy.
I will tell you, he's lucky my dad wasn't home because that would not
Oh,
have gone
shit.
well for him.
Got shot. You'd
Yeah.
have been the turkey.
Probably.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you've been giant killer the last couple years, and I feel like every time you kill a big deer, Doug takes all the shit from our listeners, like for some reason, which is great for us. It's fun. But do you feel that way?
Yeah, for sure.
Doug gets a shit on the stick.
Like we'll have a big one on our deer camera, and he's after it. So when I shoot one, I'll call him and say, "Oh my God, I just got a buck. Is it the big one?" It's not congratulations. Or Mom, I'm so excited for you. Is it the big one?
She says no. He goes click.
Yeah.
Just hangs
I'm
up.
on the way.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy for it because I just want to know which one it is. Because there's like the big one, like the really big one. Like I just want to know which one it is before.
Well, I think the first one I shot, he got
What was the
live
big
on
one?
with you guys. You guys were all right there. That was so cool. You guys
Yeah.
were all
Oh,
on
yeah.
the same phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that deer is awesome.
That was a really big one.
That might have been the one. That's the one I'm talking about. Where
Yeah.
it's like all our listeners kind of razzed you for
it's like
your
172
success.
inch 10-pointer.
Yes, that's the one.
Well, I think
Was
I
that
beat
the
him
tractor one?
twice in a year.
No.
What was the tractor one?
That was the bow.
Oh, that was a
That
bow.
was the bow, yeah.
You got a lot of good stories you got to tell on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Marvin the Combine while you're like hunting standing corn, which
I
is a
know.
great tactic, honestly.
I'm hunting while he's working.
It's a great deal, right, Marv?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually took like 30 feet out of the center of the field. So I'm coming back up again. And she's sitting there with a grain cart standing out in front of the tractor.
But I brought my bow down. So
After
yeah.
I called her, told her she had to quit hunting and come bring the grain cart because we needed to get this done.
So you were hunting, had to go get the
Yeah.
grain cart, then
Yeah.
brought it down, and then started hunting again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So-
no, I was just sitting against the tire, just on my phone on Facebook. All of a sudden, a doe ran out, and she kept looking back. And I'm like, something's up. So I got over near the corn. All of a sudden, I saw his rat come out, and I'm like, no way. How am I going to do this? So I ran up through the corn, and if that doe wouldn't have been there, he would have been gone. But he wanted that doe. So he kept staring at her, and as soon as he looked away, I pulled my bow back, and he stared at me for the longest time, and I'm like, this isn't going to end well. Finally, he looked at the doe, and I shot it. I could heard it hit, but I didn't know if I got him. All of a sudden, Marv gets to the top of the field combine and gives me a thumbs up. There he laid, and I'm like, wow. He was like,
You
Yeah,
watched
what
him
was it?
fall?
He stayed right in that 30 feet wide I had combine. He didn't go back into the standing corn.
So did you see her shoot the buck, or do you just see him laying?
I just seen him laying there when I come up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, he saw me with the bow. Like, what does she even see? He didn't
Yeah, 'cause
see
I
it.
couldn't see him then.
Yeah, and he saw me pull my bow back and shoot, but he didn't know.
Yeah.
You know,
What's
he saw
going
till
on. He has no
till he
idea
got
what's
to the
going on.
top.
Get that
yeah.
damn cart over here. What are you doing?
That's what he said.
I kept combine and then come back.
Yeah,
later.
she's over there shooting corn cobs.
Practicing. That's
Practicing.
awesome.
But that
Was it a big buck?
Yeah, that was like
150.
150 something.
Yeah.
155.
Real
or
wide,
10-pointer.
real wide.
Super
Real
wide.
wide. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
Dang, you probably, I mean, you got to be up there with top ladies of the Iowa bow hunters, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That sounds,
She's probably the best.
Probably the best. Yeah, it could be.
In
for
Iowa.
Sure.
No.
But, you know, it's like, I always feel bad when we bring that up. Like, it's hard to find women to be guests on the podcast because we want to interview the right women
Right.
who are doing it right. And it's like it's really not as common as everyone plays it out. Oh, we want to hear more women on the podcast. It's like,
Where
I
are
know.
they?
I know. And we have some
Lined up.
coming up here. There's a few more that I want to reach out to that I've like discovered from people messaging like, hey, check out this chick, you know? But
Well, last
it's not
year,
common.
My mom's the OG.
he was
OG.
Late muzzleloader hunting last year. Well, I guess it was January 2nd. I grabbed my bow. It wasn't too cold out. And I went out hunting, and I couldn't believe this 13-pointer came down, shot him. So I call him, and he sees my phone ringing, and he's got all these deer in front of him, and he's like,
It's one of them where you don't want to answer the phone because you know what she's going to say.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to ruin your hunt.
Sure
You
enough,
gotta
I'm
go
like-
over there.
So just don't answer.
yeah. I'm like, I got one. He's like, I'll be over. I said, no, you can still hunt. He's like, I'll be over. And of course, Doug's on his way to come over, and
She called Doug first.
I think
Oh,
I did.
yeah.
I did.
It's funny because my mom like never cusses, but like
Oh, yeah, she does.
When-
I could tell you a couple incidents.
when she
A couple.
like when she shot that buck, she calls me. She's just like, "Holy fuck, just shot a buck, big buck."
How you doing, you faggot?
Yeah, what you doing, pussy?
Get your ass over here. Quit
Nice.
jerking it.
Yeah, because you were probably tagged out at home just like
Yeah.
waiting for your mom to get done hunting so she could cook you dinner or something,
Yeah.
right?
I was like, hurry up already.
I'm starving.
Yeah.
Hungry.
What a way to
Guess I'm
nothing.
just gonna go hungry now.
Is that true?
No.
But while he's there, what's for supper,
Yeah,
Mom?
while I'm there.
What
Yeah.
are you making?
I'm
Yeah, while
here.
I'm there.
Congrats,
eat?
Mom. What are you cooking for dinner? I'll gut your deer if you cook me dinner. Did you gut our deer at least?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Joe?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
He
did.
did.
And then I think I've gutted almost. No, I think Dad's gutted them too.
I was prying for things that make you look bad, to be honest, and you passed. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna need some help over here, Eric.
Well, that's just temporarily.
Temporarily.
Well, I'm not there all the time.
No, one night he says, I'm just going to sit at home and get drunk. Well, that was the night I shot him. He said, I'm just going to sit at home and get
I did
drunk.
not say that.
Yes, you did. And I called him and I said, are you drunk yet? And he goes, why? And I said, I just shot a giant.
I can drive.
I'll be there.
Come get me.
Dan just roasted me.
You got to make 2 turns to get to their house.
Yeah, one out of his driveway, one into ours.
I know. Yeah, Chris cross a major highway, but we'll worry about that when we get there.
Blasted me right there.
So I'm gonna get drunk
By myself.
Like a loser.
But the deer crossed the creek, and neither him or I had boots on, so we had to go to the house. Well, in the meantime, my nephew calls. Did you see anything? No, but I shot one. And my other nephew called, and my brother called. And Doug, there was 4 of them there within 15 minutes. That's what our family does, is hunt, and that's what we live for. And they all were right there. And of course, the deer didn't go that far.
No,
But it was pretty
I
exciting
didn't
with
know how it made it
everybody
across the
there.
creek.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, but that creek's no joke.
No.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool to have everybody that close.
See, that one was like the one we had pictures of, like all like over the big time feed, like.
Yeah.
But like the big one came out of nowhere. Like I checked the camera later, and it showed up 3 days before.
No kidding.
So like
But,
out of nowhere,
Yeah.
Did I'm just like a late season hunt, right?
early muzzleloader.
Early
So,
muzzleloader.
Yeah.
So
like
which is
after the second week of October.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Second or
Second or
third.
third week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Early
Right. I
And it's
forgot.
like
That's the first time I ever went
Was it
early
5
muzzleloader
days?
hunting, because usually shotgun, it's so cold, I can barely stay out there. He's like, why don't you try early muzzleloader hunting? And I got that baby, and then 2 years later,
Yeah,
I got the
never
next
looked
one. So
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I forget Iowa has an early muzzleloader and a late
muzzleloader.
Yep.
Is,
Yeah.
and that's in real time. We're recording this in December. That's like coming up, or is it right?
It's Monday. Starts Monday.
Yeah.
This coming Monday.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. So,
So that-
yeah, even better. Get one done when the weather's nice and you can.
Yeah.
So
Because
late,
then you're
muzzle-
tagged out, really.
late muzzleloader comes in, then bow opens back up.
yep.
So you can't bow hunt at all right now.
No.
No.
So because it's second firearm, you have
Yeah.
a second
Yep.
shotgun.
Yep.
I don't think I think I'll keep what we got in Illinois.
That's the only
honestly.
good thing you guys have about Illinois.
Yep, I agree.
The only thing.
Yeah, I mean, we could adjust it, right? But
Only thing good about Illinois. That's it.
hey, yeah.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the deer, I would live in Iowa
Yeah.
or Missouri.
Wouldn't blame you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's all we got is deer hunting. I mean, what else?
Chicago.
Hey, you guys went to a Blackhawks game,
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
so you like that. So that's 2.
It was good to go home, though.
Yes. Oh, Chicago's not even Illinois. That's like
I just hate it.
we can get to that in another episode. That's an after hours thing. hate it. Hate the city. Yeah, that is cool. You guys, the family's like so involved. It's all like right there, and you guys are all in Iowa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Ann's brother, him and I actually started deer hunting when I was 16, and then in the early 80s, her brother and I hunted together,
Oh, really?
and then we actually bow hunted elk in Colorado in the late 80s.
No, did anybody do that in the 80s? Like, was that common
We
for
were dumb enough to
Midwesterner?
do it.
But did you ever hear about other people? I love that. Did you ever hear about other people from the Midwest going out there to
Not
do it?
much.
Not much. Probably hard to tell, I guess, if you didn't know somebody because there was
Yeah,
no like internet. But
We didn't have social media,
And
yeah.
that's like when I shot that 200-inch deer. We didn't have social media.
But there was a lot of people that knew about it
But
fast.
within 3 days, we had people at the house trying to buy it.
trying to buy it.
From
Tried-
out of state.
Wasn't it a Whitetail Museum?
I don't
Something like
remember
that.
who it was.
They were telling us we better get insured.
Yeah.
And even the taxidermist is like, you're taking this.
Yeah, as
we
soon as they
not
caped and
responsible
stuff.
for this.
He wouldn't keep the antlers.
I believe that, but man, that's great. Someone there to buy it.
Yes.
That
In
you
3
know,
days.
3 days.
Without social media.
Yeah, 3 days they found out who you were.
Found your address.
Where I was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
How'd they
That's
even
how,
hear about it?
That's how big a deal that deer was. Think about how many people
Yeah.
were chattering about
Yeah.
it. Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, someone you knew told the wrong person
Yes.
somewhere,
Yes.
probably, or maybe not. Maybe they told, and then I mean, shit. Well, I'll tell you, like, my dad killed the Geyer buck in 04. and it was kind of similar,
Yeah.
you know.
But you guys had the deer check-ins, right? Or no? Not that time.
I don't really remember that, to be
So
honest.
I feel like word would spread faster if like everyone
had-
saw it.
Yeah,
like,
everyone that was
eyes on
there.
it.
It had the old version of the tags. Like our archery tags are like kind of like I don't know. They're not vinyl. Kind of like vinyl, and you zip tie them to. Whereas like your guys' tags are like paper tags.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Just tape 'em on.
this was a paper tag in the day. So I honestly don't know. I think we just reported them in or something. I don't remember though. Don't hold me to
Because you
that.
guys used to have to check them in, right? Or you
You
had to.
Illinois had check stations. Did Iowa ever have that?
No,
What did you guys have to do back in the day? Just call it in?
no.
No.
Nothing. You just had your tag and you just tagged it, and then someone came up on you like when word of mouth. Oh, yeah, he tagged it. Wow.
Yeah, so yours like just spread through word of mouth. Like there's no picture. Like
No.
so someone just like I guess
there wasn't
believed it
even
and went
there
off a
wasn't even
limb.
cordless house phones yet.
Yeah.
So they didn't have any like. I wonder how they have harvest data from then. It's just estimated.
Tag sold, I
most
guess.
of it was estimated.
That's really interesting because
Yeah.
I know I was pretty young, right, when we still had check stations. I heard rumor that this gas station in New Windsor was a check station
Oh, really?
at one point. Yeah, I know they have like, I don't know if it was like, I don't know, like FFA from high school kids would do it, or college biologist classes would like volunteer to do it, and they'd like look at the teeth and like take data.
Oh.
But I don't know. I was so young. I remember going
Yeah.
through them, but I don't really.
Yeah.
I remember going to one in Fulton County, Illinois, and seeing the line during firearm season all the way down the block, and being like, "Oh shit! Look at that buck! Look at that buck!" And that's all I remember about them. So
God, that would suck, wouldn't it?
everyone
Just
that
sit down
I
in
knew
line.
that was older that did it really enjoyed it. Like it was
Oh,
like
I'm
a
sure,
party.
yeah.
like they
it's
hung
like a-
out and
Yeah, everyone talked.
if you
and,
shot a deer, you just brought it there and hung out till the
and
end
I
of
always
the day.
heard guys that would stop, and like a lot of the older bow hunter guys that I hunted with at the time told me they would stop and kind of like take data. Like they'd hang out and just watch bucks roll in and find out where they're getting shot.
There you go.
All
Not a
our
bad idea.
pictures are Polaroid. Back in the day, that's all you had was Polaroid.
Yeah.
See, that's awesome.
But he was in a magazine, so they got really nice pictures.
Yeah.
You were in a magazine for it?
Yeah.
No kidding. What magazine?
Peterson Hunting, wasn't it?
I wasn't Peterson.
Oh.
I forgot what it was.
So did I. Iowa Whitetail or something. Or Whitetail something.
Was North American Whitetail a thing in the late
Yeah,
80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
That might have been that one.
Do you still
Oh,
have
I
it?
bet you could
I
look
still
it up.
got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you we could find a picture. Are you on the cover of it or just in the magazine?
it.
Oh man, I bet you we could find it online too. Yeah, that'd
Maybe
be
so.
cool to have. You never even brought that up.
Look it up.
That's because he's embarrassed.
Yeah, you embarrassed? You're shadowed by your dad?
No.
Actually, we've never had DNA tests, so we don't even know if he's mine.
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I'm way cooler.
Oh god.
Shit.
You're like your mom, right?
Yeah, like my mom.
Fag.
There it is. Mark it.
There it is.
Marv. One. Okay. Got you down.
I don't know how. Would you even look?
Yeah.
The
Can you look 'em back that
the
far?
Marvin
Was it-
Schmidt buck.
No.
Would have been 1987 or
No,
88.
It was later than that when we put it in it.
That's awesome. If
Did
you
they
can't
like
find it, no
did
big
they
deal.
like approach you to put it in there?
Randy
Our buddy
Templeton
was a
wrote it.
writer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Randy
right.
Yeah, Randy Templeton.
wrote it.
Yeah, I never knew Randy personally.
Oh,
He passed away recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Years ago.
but
Yeah.
he was a writer and an official scorer. And who do you write for all the time?
Well, if we knew that, we
I
know
think-
what magazine
Right, I
it
was
was in.
just going to say that.
I think he wrote for Peterson, too.
I think that's right.
Yeah, it was really good.
Did
Dude.
he wrote the article on it? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I almost brought it. It was sitting there. I almost brought it. Should have.
Randy Templeton. How are they?
Outdoor writer?
80.
It probably would have been in the 90s. When we
Like
did that.
94, 95.
I don't even know what to search.
All of a sudden, there's just a. Is it the one of where the deer's on the tree? Is that picture in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just typed in 1995 Whitetail magazine, just winging it, but
Yeah, there's this picture. Can you put Marv Schmidt behind it?
yeah.
Randy
Maybe.
Templeton, Marv Schmidt. Try
Yeah.
that.
MARV
Yeah.
SCH
MIDT.
MIDT.
Yeah, same as Doug's.
Same as Doug.
I can't spell his damn name.
Just try like
Let me try this.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Oh,
There you guys are.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that didn't work.
try like Marv Schmidt buck or something. Whitetail.
winging it. We're Googling for everyone listening.
Yeah, we're trying our best here. I'm sure it's somewhere, right?
You would think you'd be able to look all that shit up, but
Well, you probably can if we figure out the right
Yeah,
way to do it.
yeah.
Well, isn't that his picture up there, the third one?
No.
No.
Rack 'em up keeps popping up. I wonder if that was maybe that's just a forum. Yeah, you have to find it. That's
Yeah.
pretty damn cool though. I just didn't know if on a quick search if it would.
Yeah. I thought
so
it
Doug, now you got to kill a bigger buck than your dad, and you got to be in a magazine.
And not a porn magazine.
That's right.
Damn.
Or both. Pull off both. Yeah, I wonder. That's cool, man. Yeah, Doug. I don't think Doug's ever brought that up.
I haven't.
I haven't.
That's a cool. That's a cool. I'm still trying to just see if anything pops up.
I might have it on my phone.
But yeah, that's a standard I gotta beat.
What?
Doug Schmidt comes up as fucking the third
Doug
one.
Schmidt.
That's pretty good.
Iowa Trophy deer records 1953 to 91. Let's just look at those. Just see. This might
Oh, it should gotta be in there.
be interesting. Whoa, that's
Look at that old book.
It's a-
Oh,
Scanned
I
book.
got the book.
It's in
Yeah.
that one.
February 1,
It is,
93.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool. That'd be a cool T-shirt.
Ooh, good idea.
Okay, hold on. This is actually pretty cool. Iowa Trophy deer records 1953 to 91.
First edition.
First
State
edition.
Library.
February 1st, 1993.
Damn.
The Iowa Trophy deer record were established in 1969 to recognize hunters that harvest trophy whitetail deer under the rules of fair chase. Entries are limited to deer taken by fair chase. This means that hunters must harvest animals during authorized hunting seasons using legal methods of take in ethical and sportsmanlike manner.
Look at that. Archery typical 1953 to 1973.
140 points. So this is
See how much it's changed?
these are minimums.
Oh, those are the minimums to make it.
Antlers can be entered into 6 different
Oh, gotcha.
categories depending on. Oh, let me see if I can zoom here, or maybe you guys can see it. already.
Wow. So 150 typical would
Yeah,
be
so-
make the book.
Antlers can be entered into 6 different categories depending on type of weapon used and conformation of antlers. Minimum entry scores of each category are: number 1, shotgun typical. 1953 to 73 was 140 points. 1974 to present, 150 points. Shotgun non-typical, 53 to 73, 160 points. 1974 to present, aka 1991, 170 points. Archery typical, 53 to 73, 115. 74 to 91, 135. Archery non-typical, 53 to 73, 120 points. 1974 to 91, 155. Muzzleloader, 150. Muzzleloader non-typical, 170.
So they still must have been shooting big boys if they're at 170 still.
Especially for muzzleloader. Gee whiz.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, I wonder if we can get archery,
Shotgun.
No
non-typical.
shotgun.
Shot-
none. Yep. 40,
shotgun
42.
non-typical, 42.
42.
Are there names in there? Oh yeah. There's
This
a
is
score
cool,
sheet.
dude. Wonder if we could. Oh, it has the city
I got your
listed.
phone number on there still too.
Dang, let's harass them.
Hey, you still around?
Hey, man, whatever happened to
Where'd you
that
shoot
big
that?
buck?
Yeah.
Bill died 30 years ago.
Can I hunt there?
Okay, 42. Here we are. Shotgun non-typical records. Number
Holy
1 in here
smokes.
was 1973 282 Larry Raveling.
Yep.
Dang.
Holy shit.
Damn, Larry.
Damn, Larry.
What was the score of it, Mark?
203.
203 and
Right there.
There he is.
2 3 and 2 8s.
Bluegrass.
1987.
82.
82.
Scott County.
No,
Oh, that's county.
Oh.
County number.
I thought that would have been the number.
1987.
There's your name, Marv.
Hey, there's a Herman above it, real close. Dang, it does have the city, a residence. That's crazy. They
Wow.
like listed where you lived then. They would never do that now.
No.
Wow.
There's a guy from Davenport with
Yeah,
a
he shot the
201.
same year.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, the
Did you
same-
know that guy?
The same taxidermist mounted them both.
Oh, really? Some Iowa cities in here.
There's Muscatine.
Yeah.
Let's just rattle off all the places in Iowa that people can hunt instead of Illinois.
All right.
Hey, let's get moving. Let's see who's at the bottom of the barrel. Oh, there we go. Shotgun.
But you'd have to know the numbers where they actually hunted.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
160 right on the
Just
dot.
has the county numbers, so you have to figure that out.
Right. I wonder if anybody else we would know in here, you know? Archery typical records 197 and 6/8.
Was the biggest.
1962.
That's
62 or 52?
62.
62.
Woo.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. This is pretty cool.
So that held it all the way to 1991.
Dude, this should be printed out. This would be a great like thing to just flip through. That's
well,
what,
we could probably buy this book.
I got one.
you think? You do have one?
Yeah,
Really?
we kept it. Yep.
See, that's awesome. I kept some of this stuff when I was younger. Illinois used to have I have a hard-sided book from Illinois that they actually had print, and it was, I didn't know how the hell I got it.
Did they send that to you just because you were in it?
Yeah, I
That's
think
awesome.
Here,
Yeah.
scroll down. I'll see.
Another bluegrass. Wait, the last one.
That's pretty cool, man.
That is cool.
This stuff's neat.
I don't know what county he shot it in though.
Bucky, yeah, it doesn't say the county that it was shot. Yeah, it just says
That is
where the
weird.
person lives. Bucky gave me one of them like the stats books, and Jordan and I were at Bucky's place. We got all drunk and just nerded out on it the whole time. It was fun.
It's fun to look at.
It's neat. It's fun to like quiz each other.
Go back up to that
Up here, this page.
201 and then on that non-typical.
Oh, hold on.
That Jason.
Jason Gatt.
See where it says county?
Oh yeah.
He lived in Davenport. That should have been 82.
Yeah, so
So that
67, whatever.
shows you what county they shot.
Oh, so you just look
shot
it up.
it in.
Yeah, like 70s Muscatine County, I think.
Yeah.
82 Scott County.
See, Davenport's 58 then.
No.
No.
He shot it
He
in
shot it
58.
Whatever county 58 is.
Oh,
Like,
oh.
Like Louisa or I don't know which one. It is.
Well, that guy,
see.
a couple above him, that
Keokuk?
Robert McFadden from Muscatine shot his in 58 also.
Yeah, and Muscatine's 70.
70.
Oh, I see.
County
I
number.
see.
And it may be Louisa. I don't know.
So a lot of information in here, really.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
A lot of deep rooted. Yeah, especially if you can go back to the 70s.
Go back to the 50s.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, what's the oldest one in here? It'd be tough, but
This is in 1954.
archery records, typical. Yeah, I wonder where this stands now. Lloyd Goad, 197 and 6/8 typical. Net.
Damn.
That's a net. Typical.
Yes,
In 1962.
Fuck. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, there's only 3 in the net in the 190s. 197, 194, 190, and 5/8.
I wonder what they are now.
I know. I bet you that
Some of those are still way up there.
have to be. They have to
Oh,
be.
yeah, for sure.
Jordan, you pull up. What's the record typical in Iowa right now? I bet you
for
it's
archery.
yeah net, or it would be final score, I guess. Because this is net. I bet you it's 208.
Look at Don McCullough, or no, Jeffrey Gatz was from Illinois.
What the hell's
One-
he doing here?
I don't know. Get out of here.
Saved up.
Did they have back in the day? Was it
Points?
points still in Iowa?
No, I don't think so.
You could just over the counter over here or in Iowa.
I don't remember if you could over counter back then or not. Like I said, it was so damn tough to get
Still says.
an any sex tag.
Any sex tag, yeah.
Right.
Still says 197.
That guy might still have.
Yeah, he probably
Really?
does.
Yeah. What's his last name? Or what's his name?
Goad.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Yep.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
He still holds the record. What'd you say? What year was that from? 62?
Oh, the
Yeah.
It says the 5th arrow he ever shot was at this deer.
5th arrow?
Yeah. He's ever like.
Sound like you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's the one I'm reading.
Look at that thing, dude.
Wow.
Dude, I think that's like Tiffany Lakoski's buck she just shot. Did you guys see that thing?
Yeah.
They hadn't. Did they launch the scoring video yet?
Oh, look.
You think that's the original mount?
No way.
It's like a typical 14
Mine still
pointer.
is.
His is, yeah, but yours is faded out quite a bit.
Yeah, but it was done in 87.
Yeah, that's impressive
Yeah.
though. Still. He died.
Oh, he died 93.
Wait, is it the same guy?
Yeah.
Lloyd Goad.
Oh,
Yeah, right there.
A 45-pound recurve.
Wow.
he died in '93.
And this article was 2010 also, so.
Dude, that's crazy. Let's see if he. Okay, new number 2 is that guy Curtis. What's his last?
All right.
I talked to him on the phone. This dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a doctor in Des Moines, and he shot that buck last year, and he killed another giant this year.
Oh, yeah, that guy shoots monsters.
And that buck's insane right there.
Yes.
Oh, the beams on it.
But I think
Spread on it.
that's cool to look at though, like that old nostalgia type stuff. That's why, like when like you said, you guys kept that catalog. It's like we have like all the old big time catalogs. Like I regret throwing away the old Cabela's master catalogs
Yeah.
that my dad had when we like moved because they're all hard side.
Right.
You guys ever have the master catalog?
Oh, we still have them probably.
Probably.
See, those are how cool that'll be. Like
I was a hoarder.
in 20, 30, like, but it's neat. If you can keep that, you can go back and look at like
Yeah.
what a compound bow cost in 2000 and whatever year. I don't know. That stuff's just neat. I think like the hunting nostalgia.
That master book was always cool because you always got around like Christmas time, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
you circled everything that
With a
day.
Sharpie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you know how
I
cool
want
that would
that.
be to look through right now, even from the
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be even cooler in 20 years.
I remember looking at it. Remember like when the scent lock suit first came out?
Well, remember the Scentlock song?
I don't.
Oh, dude, you don't remember?
I never got
Scentlock?
the suit, but I thought it was
you
badass.
wanted it.
Oh, yeah, I wanted it so bad. Like Lee was wearing it. I was like, damn, that's fucking badass.
Marv didn't buy it for you.
Shit, no, I didn't.
No, we were the
a freaking
mismatched
deadbeat.
camo, random shit.
We were too.
It's all right. Hey, it worked, right?
If you're cold, you had a propane heater.
In your pocket.
No,
The old
big
Scentlock
tank.
commercials.
You cold here, carry this 20-pound pig with you.
If you got cold, you light your pants on fire.
I remember one year, I was because we usually did first season shotgun for party hunting. So I went second season one year, like thinking I was smart. So then our neighbors would do this big drive, and I'm sitting at the propane tank in a blind, and they're starting to shoot towards me. I'm like, oh, they're gonna hit this propane tank and blow me on it.
You thought you were smart, but you weren't.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
You're actually a dumbass.
I did see a big buck though. I didn't get shoot it, but
That's really funny. So it makes me want to keep all that stuff. Like thinking
Yeah.
back on all those times. Like I don't
well,
know.
he still
That's
has
cool.
all his bows.
Every one of them.
So
That's
some-
where you get it from.
Yes, yeah, it is. I guess
That's cool. I think. You know.
someday I figured to maybe get one like make sure it's good first, and then shoot a deer with it.
With one of his bows.
Yeah. Oh, one of his bows.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Can you pull it back?
Oh, you little bitch. I
Can
think that's
you?
what you just
Could
said.
you think?
Oh, for sure. I couldn't at the time because I was like 12.
I don't know, Doug. I don't know.
Just checking.
What the hell?
You would do
You
that?
got to use fingers, though.
My fingers hurt.
They used to shoot fingers with a compound. I mean, most people probably did, huh?
Yes.
That's wild to think about now. But I guess the cam, now you can like roll the string off the cam track, and it's just different. It's the
'Cause
axle.
those
The
are the
axle
small
is different.
And
cams,
they
right?
didn't have the let off they have now. Either.
Yeah, because those are
Right,
the small
right.
cams.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
Like
the
you
size
really
of a
had
quarter.
to give her the beans.
But what like the string pinch now is like way greater.
Yeah.
like you
Yes.
can cause problems for the bow just with how like
Yeah.
Angle it
harsh,
or
it is,
harsh
you know?
it is.
But it's like you could probably shoot fingers like pretty safely until they went parallel, or maybe even still then a little bit. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. Then like the craze of the aluminum arrows.
Everyone shot those Easton aluminum arrows with like the camo
They'd be
rings
so
down
easy
'em.
to like bend or break though. Like
I remember my dad shot him. My dad killed the gyro buck with those arrows. And I remember like always checking his arrows, being like, "Oh, they're bent."
They're bent.
Yeah.
Straighten them out.
Yeah. Did you
You
actually,
straighten 'em?
did you try to
Yeah,
straighten
you
them?
can use dial indicators and roller, and just straighten them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you
do the
could.
old eye test.
Good enough.
Yep.
I don't know. It's-
Straight as an arrow.
Spin one on your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. See, it's nice having carbon arrows. They either are broken or they're not.
Yeah.
Right. Just do one of these.
There's no in between.
Yeah. Do you still have all your old bows and stuff?
I always got hand-me-downs.
Ah,
Whenever Doug got a
You
new
got it.
bow, I got a
I
bow.
guess
But
you still
now,
got the one you bought.
yeah. But
Yeah, we bought our one. We
finally got
But
one.
it's
the Eva Shockey Bowtech.
oh,
You bought that at the Iowa Deer Classic.
Yeah,
I remember you
yeah.
walked around with it all day.
Oh, I was so proud of that because that was my first bow. Otherwise, I got
First
hand-me-downs.
brand new one. That was like 3 years ago.
see, that's awesome.
Well, the problem is I can only
sucks
pull
to be
back
low
like
budget.
Right.
pull back 40 pounds, and he's always like, "Mom, you can pull back more than that." And I'm
So
like,
you gotta do push-ups or something.
Yeah, do push-ups.
and he's like, "She can go hunting." I heard him even say it before I went hunting. She'll never kill a deer pulling 40 pounds, 30 pounds back, and proved him wrong
Again.
again. Several times.
Well, I remember when I was like, I was 15 or 16, and I got that Bowtech Allegiance, and back then it only came in like 70 or, I mean, I think just 70 was a standard, and like, are you sure you can pull it back? And I'm like, I can do it. So I, like in the shop, I pulled it back a couple times, so like we got it, and then we went on like this 3D shoot. And by like the 15 target, I'm like, holy fuck, I can't do this anymore.
I can't do this.
Like, I can't.
How old were you?
I was like 16. And I was like, I can't be a pussy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could.
So I'm sitting there trying to power through, and then my uncle was just like, "It's all right,
It's okay. It's
We know
okay,
you're not
son.
having fun.
dude." I was not.
I never had that issue, man.
Really?
What was your first compound you got?
Hoyt Ultra
Hoyt,
Sport.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we had the same one. Yeah.
And then I went to my mom.
Yeah, I hunted with it for a long time.
I wish I still had that bow.
I still do.
we do.
Yeah, we still do.
See, I would freak probably if I saw that. I haven't seen one since.
Whisker
I got rid of
biscuit
mine.
and all, baby.
Yeah, same. Where'd you guys get it from?
Shields, I think.
Probably. That's usually where we bought them.
Yeah, we should have to Shields.
Oh, really? In Iowa
Yeah.
City?
Yeah, they knew
that,
what they were doing.
That store's been there for that long?
Yeah.
I thought Shields was like
Oh,
a
yeah.
newer thing.
No.
No, it's
been there for-
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I was a kid. I remember going there as a kid and be like, whoa, this place is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Shields is awesome. My dad bought me mine at B&B Shooting Supplies.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Bettendorf.
Tom Bettendorf.
That might be where I got my first one.
I don't
No,
know.
we used to shoot in a league at Aerosmith down on 4th Street in Davenport.
I didn't even know what Aerosmith is. I never heard of that.
It was just a shop.
Like a bow shop down there? Was that in like the same era as like when B&B was... B&B used to be like really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is now. I just
B&B
haven't been
used to
down.
be like the place. We used to buy all our guns there.
That place was stacked wall to wall. if I
Yeah, it used to
remember
be
right.
awesome.
But I haven't been in there in so long that I don't know.
They only got dudes working there.
Jordan,
It's not like R&R.
yeah, Jordan's not impressed with the eye candy.
I don't go there.
I'll go there.
All these gays in here. Not what
Just
I'm
walks
about.
in. Huh.
Where's your...
You looking for anything?
I'm out.
No, I'm not.
Not you guys.
I'm not going to have a peep tied in by another dude. I'm going somewhere else.
Checking
You
out,
ain't gonna see my peep.
checking out the feet.
Any feedback yet, Jordan, on that? Just from dudes.
Just from dudes.
She had me
Backfired on me.
backfired, yeah. Yeah. Make a couple comments about a pretty girl that likes to work on bows, and all the dudes hit you up.
What if R&R's got more business from it?
Definitely.
For sure, at least one.
Did they pay you to
Even
say
if
all
they
this?
didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
just
didn't
walked
buy
in.
shit.
They just walk in, she's not working, and they walk right out.
That's what Jordan does.
That poor girl, that poor bow shop.
Right?
But bless their hearts.
Bless their hearts.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just cool to think about. That's where I went and got Hoyt Ultra Sport. I think my dad got a remember Reflex was like real popular then, and then I think it was Hoyt sister company, right? My dad had a Reflex Growler. It's actually what he killed the gyrobuck with.
Rawr.
So, yeah,
I just remember getting like a bow when you're younger. Like, it's like, holy, it's changed the world.
it's exciting.
Yeah.
Or every Christmas you get a long, skinny box.
Yeah, I know what that
Yeah,
is.
we got a bunch of guns.
Yeah, it's like I always think of A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
how
You
it's
shoot
wrapped.
your eye out.
Yeah, that's what I was
Shoot
thinking
your
about.
brain.
Shit, they
out.
were getting guns like
Yeah, you shoot your
when we
brain out
first
with
became
those.
friends. They'd call me. I'm like, "Oh, what'd you get for Christmas?" I'm like, "I got a pair of socks and some underwear." And like, "We got 3 guns a piece." I'm like, "Jesus
You
Christ,
faggot.
I'm in the
Whoa,
Nice.
all right, Doug.
I'm in the wrong family."
Nice socks.
Yeah, sweet socks, gay.
You guys shoot them.
See those socks?
Whoever shoot my socks. That's
I
funny.
remembered, Eric, when you came out turkey hunt, you and Scott had such a hangover.
Oh my God, that was
I was
probably the
so mad
worst
at you
morning I've ever
guys.
hunted.
So mad.
We're like, we're not gonna drink that much tonight because we're gonna get up and go turkey hunting, and we just
I
get
made you get up,
astro
too.
blasted like beyond, and I fell asleep as soon as we sat down. I'm
Yep.
like, fuck this. There's that
was-
picture still floating around somewhere.
Yep.
You want to hear something funny? I just got a text from a neighbor to one of the places I hunt, and apparently I talked about a buck when Austin was on that just showed up. He's like really recognizable. It's just funny. He texted me while recording. He said, "Hey, is this that deer you brought up when you're talking to Austin?" I go, "Yeah, it is actually." He goes, "He just showed up for me too." So
Sweet.
where the hell did he come from?
Wow.
Not
Isn't that
that we
crazy?
have like a whole county to
Yeah.
ourselves or nothing, but
But isn't it crazy how like they just
They
move
just
in?
leave and then go and then
yeah, it's like where have you been? Where were you all year? It's like
Well, don't they say they travel, like, how far away they travel?
I
thought it was like a
every deer is
7-mile
different, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess
they'll-
food right now, like,
Six-
but I don't know. Every field that I'm aware of is chisel plowed, unless he's got something on his side that I don't know about, But I don't know. I guess I have a food plot in there,
back to the thing. You just want to crawl on their head and be like, "Where have you been?"
Yeah, I want to know everything. I want to know it all.
Well, like that one I
What are you
shot.
doing? Where were you on, brother?
That one
What
I
do you want,
shot in
bud?
January, we don't even have a picture of it, do we?
I don't think so.
That 13-pointer? Not even a picture of it.
Isn't that weird?
What are they?
Yeah.
In
What was he
January.
doing?
I
was
watched
hungry.
him for 20 minutes and I'm like, he's never going to come down here. And all of a sudden I'm like, wow, he's coming down my way. And then you know how your heart just races. And
Yeah.
he came within 20 yards and I shot him. And it was like, I cannot believe it. January 2nd, I shot a buck.
That is
Yeah.
cool. That's
Was it-
really
yeah.
cool. Was
The
that your
bow,
biggest
yeah.
deer, or was that other buck from a couple years? That muzzleloader
No, I
buck?
think the one,
Muzzleloader
biggest?
one, 172.
you never
Yeah.
scored this 13-pointer, but it won't score that high, I don't think.
Just like 140s.
Tight with a bunch of points and stuff, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's are you guys real big into taxidermy at your house? I know Doug obviously is into taxidermy.
Yeah,
but
we are.
you are.
Yep,
Most
yep.
of them are yours, probably at the house at this point on
12.
in the Giant.
Because I had to move out.
Oh,
Had to move out.
And I was-
Most of your mounts were in the
What ha-
barn.
what do you mean? What happened?
I'm just kidding. When I moved out, all the big mounts went away.
oh, listen to him.
A little arrogant, little downplaying over there to your old.
I'm catching ya.
Little shade getting thrown.
No, you're not.
What's your biggest spot?
176.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Get
Pretty
in there.
close.
Only
She's
counts on
closer.
horseshoes and
Hey.
hand grenades.
Hey, she's closer to you than you are to Marv.
That's true. That is true.
Fat
I do remember when I shot that big one I was with my uncle.
bitch.
So like I had to call him, and then like Dad was just like, because it was huge. We didn't know how big it was at the time, but
You were so young though, it almost doesn't count.
But my uncle knew like how
Yeah.
big it was. So like he made me call my dad, and my dad was like, "Is it bigger than mine?" And I was like, I mean, I didn't know, so I was like, "Yeah, maybe."
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
He's like, "Yeah, right, Luther."
Yeah, click.
Liar.
Don't call me back unless it's bigger.
I still won't hug
Don't
you.
come. Yeah,
Don't come home.
Yeah, don't come home.
Yeah. If it's not and you're claiming it is, I'm never hugging you again.
Yeah, we didn't do that anyway.
That's never happened anyways.
I love it. When's the last time your dad hugged you, Doug?
It was Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
Thanksgiving.
Never. No, it wasn't. I wasn't here.
All you gotta do is ask him when the last time I beat his ass with a 2x4. And
Yeah, that's all he remembers.
Let's
his
see.
childhood.
Let's
2000. June 2000.
22.
It was a Sunday.
Marv don't even remember it.
Oh, I remember it because it happened.
What happened?
Me and my brother were fighting on the trampoline,
Like always.
and he wore glasses like a nerd.
Your brother did?
Yeah, and I was told not to break them because I broke them before.
And
I
you broke 'em.
I totally broke them, yeah. I gave him a bloody nose or something. And my dad was in the shop working on something with a 2x4. So he comes out and he beats me with it.
I don't. He did not.
Threw it at your head.
did
I should have been an
not.
actor because I was really good at fake crying back in the day.
He was, because every
Still
time he'd
is.
get in trouble, still is.
This was last year. What are you talking about?
Every time he'd get in trouble, Marv would yell at him, then come in the other room and just start laughing because he'd just laugh. He'd get in so much trouble and he'd just sit there and laugh, and Marv would have to leave the room because he couldn't handle it. He was like,
To kill him or something?
Yeah.
It's weird to fake cry and have a mustache, dude.
Well, I didn't have a mustache at the time.
Okay.
Apparently, all right, whatever. Well, how do you guys feel about this mustache? Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
if that's what makes him happy, whatever.
No, I didn't ask that. I said, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about the mustache?
I'm used to it now.
How do you feel about it, though?
When I first grew
I
up.
don't have one.
You did have one back in the day.
Yeah, you
Yeah, but I was
did.
a lot cooler than you were.
We gotta.
I love that.
I gotta show you the picture. It's amazing. It's like he looks like Hyde off that '70s show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he has like the glasses, like the what do you call
Curly
them?
hair.
The smoky glasses.
Oh yeah, the big old.
And he had a
glasses.
Back
mustache,
in the
and
80s.
he's a shirt that just says "the animal,"
Yeah, and then he had
and he
a,
gives me shit for having a mustache.
and he had a hat that said
But that was
"Shit
cool.
happens."
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
back in the
his hat
day?
said "shit happens."
"Shit happens."
Yeah.
That was popular back then.
Because Forrest Gump, right?
No,
That
no.
was before Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
Forrest
way before.
Gump was like 92.
Yeah.
That was, huh?
Yeah,
But
this
still,
is
that
It
was,
before.
seems way older.
yeah, because that was his thing. Shit happens, right?
Yeah.
'Cause he stepped in shit when he's
Oh,
running. He's
okay.
like, shit happens. They made bumper stickers, and he
Yep.
go, yeah. That guy got rich off his shit happens.
Yep.
I just was curious with the mustache thing because it's his personality as far as like the listeners are concerned. He's the mustache guy.
Yep. We're used to it.
Well, he ain't got anything else.
Oh,
It's true. You aren't really
Whoa.
like that funny or like really that cool. So
God damn.
I love you,
Again,
Doug.
guys, the only reason I brought him because he didn't have any friends. He's in a low spot in his life.
I think you're funny and cool, dude. I do. I really do.
Thank
he
you.
does. He's got it. He always said when he was young, "I'm going to be popular someday, Mom."
And he still hasn't made it.
He's pushing hard.
I'm trying way too hard.
Listen, we wingman you pretty hard on a lot of things.
True. The boys got my back.
We gotta
Do you,
gas
do you
up.
feel like you're popular now?
No,
Not yet.
Do you feel like generally people like you?
I think so.
I do too. I
Yeah.
give you that.
We went shopping. He was trying on jeans or something, and I saw this woman running around, and she was ducking, and I'm like, "What the heck?" So he went in the room to try his jeans on, and they come up to me,
she rushed in there and
and she goes,
Easy.
That was a different story.
she's like, "Is that Doug Schmidt off the podcast?" And I went, "Yeah." And she called her husband out. Well, they saw his plates at the store, so they went running in there, and they're like, "Can you take our picture with him?" And I'm like,
That's
"Oh
hilarious.
my god!" And he's like, "It's a curse," because that's what Marv always calls it. It's a curse. No matter where
Chicks
we
dig
go,
Chicks dig us.
a chick will hit on him, or I don't know what it is. And his
Except
whole
for
life,
Chicago.
yeah, the guys could hit on him there.
No. It was you.
It's a bad curse.
But he would sit there and go, "It's a curse." So now that's
Oh, it happens
Yeah.
all
Doug's
the
got the
time.
curse, huh?
he's got the curse now. Yep.
That's pretty cool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Very cool.
You are. I say, Doug gets recognized more than any of us.
Well, he's got a mustache.
That does help.
Yeah, and I'm funny.
Looking.
Looking.
Hey.
Son
Nice.
of a bitch.
Yay.
We should be roasting Eric.
Fag.
He started bow hunting
Fact.
on your guys' place, so let's roast him a little
We
bit.
looked everywhere for that doe you shot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We looked. He
bring it
shot a
up.
doe, and we looked and looked and looked. And the next day, didn't you find it the next day? And it was
Well, it
right
was
where we
laying
were at.
right where you walked in.
Oh, whoa!
Uh-oh.
I was
All right.
Your
freezing
tracking
out there.
abilities aren't worth a shit.
Bro. Yeah, I shoot this doe. That was, I think, the
very good.
second doe I shot there. 'Cause
Yeah.
The first one was at the possum stand. I mean, I told this story before. The Schmidts got me into bow hunting. Doug's brother was like, "Buy a bow. You can come to my parents' place and hunt." And I'm like, "Your parents don't let anyone hunt there." He's like, "I know, but I'll get you in." I'm like, "Ooh, good." Everyone's like, "Watch out for Marv. He'll kill you."
Kill you.
So I finally bought a bow, and he's like, "Oh, just come shoot a doe at our farm." So I'm like, "All right, let's go." And we just double hung everything. We just hunted more fucking off than anything.
Yeah.
But then shot my first doe there, and then the second one we shot out of your stand.
Yeah.
There in the corner.
Yep.
Have you ever seen his old videos?
No,
They're on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I don't think I have.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even remember.
I think I subscribed to it.
I do remember when I first met you at the bar in Eldridge, you brought up that you said you filmed
They were.
hunts.
I always made fun of them because they were the gays with face paint.
All right, help me out. What would it be called?
All right, let's see. Where would it be?
Did you really subscribe to it?
Look up SE Hunting. I think that's it.
Scott.
Scott and Eric, man.
What?
Eric didn't do any of that cool stuff.
Yeah, it's all me, bro. Shooting shit in Africa.
Shot a lion.
Yeah, channel.
Giraffe.
SC Outdoors.
No.
Go to channels.
Scroll down.
Probably like
There's like a random deer on it. That's definitely not one they've seen before. Where is? I just.
I don't even think I've seen these videos. Have I?
Oh, they're the worst.
Yep.
Oh, right there.
Oh, there it is.
That is.
We got 4
Oh, no.
subscribers, bro.
4 subscribers.
Yeah, you guys-
2012.
You guys.
That definitely is a deer you have not seen.
Oh, that one where I shot that. That's at your place too, in the orange with the muzzleloader.
this.
Yeah.
Do you have any
20 views. Look at you.
any shots? Tell me which one we should click on.
Probably no shot. The muzzleloader one we got the kill on,
This one?
and then the probably the unicorn buck's probably on there somewhere.
Oh, and every deer that Eric saw, he
you
called
just gotta
Timmy.
watch our intros. They're great.
Okay, hold on.
Which one's?
I'll just click on
God,
something.
I don't remember any of this shit.
Let's just check out one.
Well, no, you should have.
Oh,
drunk
Timmy.
every time.
There's Timmy. Remember?
There's Timmy.
Which is waxes his.
No, I think we just whatever we filmed, we just uploaded it to YouTube. There's like no fucking
You have no intros?
no. Oh,
Oh, there's my brother. He's just staring.
Don't move your eyes.
great.
Oh, there.
Sick.
Alright, I'll just start the blood trail.
I fucking waxed that doe at like 150
Yeah,
yards.
Yeah.
I remember.
Where's this at?
Yeah, it's at the lower field, but it ran over to the neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Were you guys filming hunts to be like TV type people? Was like that's what this was supposed to be?
No, we were just doing it for fun.
Oh, I didn't know if you were
I
like.
didn't know it was uploaded.
Hey, you have one that's 130 views up there.
Oh yeah.
That's a big
Gosh.
boy.
You know,
The
that
blood just savage.
I remember when I slapped it, dude. I hit it right where I shot it, and the blood went all over me. It was funny.
Do
as shit.
yeah, that one had 130 views. Do that one. What's that one about?
Oh yeah.
See, this is all the does we have at our place.
This is what it looks like.
They just
but
pour out.
It is.
That's awesome.
I lost count at 38 does.
That's the same field she shot both her bucks on.
Yeah.
I got some old videos kind of like this that we could embarrassingly dive into.
Are they on YouTube?
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn. There's one I
this
found.
might be where I shoot. This might be the one before we blood trail it.
This is pretty good for probably like a
Sony.
newly
Sony-
digital camera.
Sony Handycam.
Because I know there's some videos of me and like Clayton way even further back than this. Like we were 16. don't
I
know.
got some old
I have
videos
no
on
idea where they
YouTube
are.
that I was like trying to grow a beard, and my beard still doesn't grow in like really great, but it just like grew like just not good.
Yeah.
And I'm like had a beard at the time.
Just
like,
growing all
it's
white
like-
trash like.
Yeah, and I kind of like embraced being white trash at the time, I guess. And I'm still, it's just more of my life now.
I know there's one video where Eric does an intro and it's pretty good.
Fucking right, it's good.
It's kind of cool. Just some does in the field, cranking out 130
I don't know.
views.
Go. Oh no, that might be the one where I killed that one.
I'm trying to find the
Should
one
I
you
go
do.
back to that?
Oh, here we go. Look at this
Oh,
hat.
there's-
Oh fuck yeah! Look at that.
That's you?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Dude, I didn't look like you anymore.
How old were you in this? 22?
2012. Yeah. Possum stand in it.
God.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yep.
That is funny.
That's
That
good.
is really funny.
That's hilarious.
So stupid.
And they're still out there.
Oh yeah.
Those stands?
Oh,
No.
the stands are for pasta
Not
stands.
well,
Like the
Scott took-
chains in it. That
Oh
one-
really?
Yeah,
the stand fell.
it's melted into it.
Yeah.
It's melted into
That's
it.
hilarious. Isn't that funny that we found your channel?
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
forgot.
sick.
I'm glad I brought that up. Bunch of idiots.
I don't even know if I still
Bunch of
have it.
dum dums.
Yeah, let's see if Clayton can find our really old ones.
I got the turkey
God, do
ones
I
when you
still
were
have-
sleeping or using.
Ooh, I put all mine to private. Never mind. I went through and mopped them all up.
Make sure.
Yeah, you have to. I just have a fight highlight for my buddy on there. Yeah, I went through. I got paranoid. I was like, I'm just gonna take all them off. I think we were talking about it on a podcast, like our old YouTube videos and stuff, and what we've done with them. And then
This one's about to blow up.
dude,
Eric's
SE
about
hunting.
to start filming.
I got a video on here that has like, it had like 80,000 views the last time I looked at it.
On this channel?
No, on
No, it was on a different
It-
channel.
Just idiots doing burnouts,
look
right?
up 442 killer burnout.
Oh, no.
Right there, the top one.
Wow.
Oh, 73,000. 15 years ago. You know how shitty quality this is.
Killer burnout.
That's pretty killer.
It was so shitty.
It's all people used to look up though, dude. When
Oh, yeah,
YouTube
for
was,
sure.
When
burnouts
YouTube
or,
first hit, like, you looked up anything and everything.
Huh?
What's the username? 69 old 468.
Yeah, let's get into this. What do you got on here?
Dang, Eric, you got some views.
Just a bunch of car shit.
Should have kept doing this.
Burn out in a car wash. My buddy's 4-cylinder S10.
This?
No, the blue one.
Oh,
Stood in a car wash.
God.
Car wash.
What
Yeah.
a dick.
I did one with my Harley in the car.
Why not? Dude, this was fucking 15 years ago.
yeah, that's hilarious. Ooh, that makes me scared.
We used to drag race before we had kids back in the day when it was fun.
I forgot what
So you can't like do that.
remember
stuff
Kyle
anymore, I feel.
August and his afro and
Oh, yeah, the wheelchair.
the wheelchair jump.
Oh, God.
I wonder if I still have anything on.
Cody always has that like on fucking ready.
Oh, I still have some stuff on here.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Check out this deer. I filmed this deer a long time ago. Oh, I actually like, edited some of this.
Dang, you were editing back then?
Yeah, I was trying. Not, you know.
Is it limping?
Yeah, watch this.
Oh, that's why it's called a tripod.
I thought it was packing heat.
I was seeing this deer coming through, and I was bow hunting. And I was like trying to kill a big buck really hard at the time, you know. And then I would just bring my camera with the high 8 tape, and this buck came through. I'm like, this buck comes through. He's limping so hard, like probably be the right thing to shoot him if he's limping that bad, you know.
And then he comes out.
Look at that.
Oh, whoa.
I should cut some sort of like vertical reel out of this. It's like some viralness probably to this
He definitely
video.
lost his leg at some time because he's still moving.
Side
it
of
like
his
he
face.
has it.
His side of his face.
Watch him run. He runs with it.
Was it healed?
Yeah, I saw him
Yeah.
quite a few times. Let him get
Wow.
around.
Yeah. Wow.
He ran.
We had a 3-legged dog
Really?
Yep.
that my dad ran over.
Front.
Turned it into a 3-legged dog.
What do you do? Hit it with a 2x4 or what?
You ran over in the Bronco, right?
No, my
That's
pickup.
right.
That's pickup.
He just
Harley.
got him. He was only like 8 weeks old.
Oh, here he is again. There's 3 days later.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
See how he's getting around though? It just looks like a bad time.
It's weird how he's like still trying to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the videos. I had some stuff. This is a buck that I ended up killing like 30 days later. I got a couple of does kills on film. Look, this was like this is a little earlier. This would be like, this is my normal edit.
Oh, you do have a beard?
I'm sitting in my.
Very
So-
Amish beard.
Better than my
Yeah.
beard.
Huh?
It's better than my beard.
Yeah. That was like my beginning like film. I actually bought like a camera arm and shit and like I tried and then just I don't know. It's a pain in the ass.
Look better than Eric's.
Fucking right.
And now look at the industry now. It's crazy.
It's crazy. And it's like cinematic now.
Yep.
You know?
People are doing it with their phones.
Yeah, the phones take better pictures. than
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
cameras used to.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. I killed a couple does on film and stuff with a bow, but that's really...
I got the tactile cam. I guess I use that for.
That's pretty sweet,
turkeys
actually, for
and-
what it is, you know?
And
Yeah.
January 2nd, when I went hunting, when I saw that deer coming down, I turned it on and it died because I didn't think I'd be shooting
Yeah.
a bow that late. I didn't have it charged.
Well, she used to
Here's one for you real quick. And then
try
we'll go.
recording deer with it.
There's my first buck.
I tried to, didn't I?
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Oh,
That's that
damn,
buck above
that's
Jordan.
awesome.
That's cool.
Wow. See, now that's a badass video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug's second buck. Well, it would have been his second buck. That was the one you weren't fast enough on.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
Oh.
tell this story. So, it's shotgun season, and my dad, back in the day, built these, like, homemade blinds, so we'd hunt them. So me and him were hunting together. You know, the heaters going and everything, and some deer run out, and this little four-pointer runs out. He's like, all right, get on him. Because I just, when you're a kid, you just want to shoot.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Want to get one, yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm getting on him. He's like, oh wait, there's a bigger one. He's like, get ready, get on that one. I didn't even get to move my gun. Like I gotta like look at the buck and just wham. He just blasted it.
I just look at him and say, you gotta be faster.
It's like this old, like super old 10-pointer. And then
Just
like,
shoots out right from underneath you.
not reference. I couldn't even get a chance at it.
Got to be quicker than that?
That's all he said. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. that
What's
was-
the primer story?
Oh, that was bad.
That's a bad story.
So we all go. we all go.
Okay, Red Foreman, 70 show.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a pussy. I had to deal with two dumbasses.
Oh.
That's true.
So
You didn't have any daughters, though.
I always,
No.
In
I
Red,
always,
in Red Foreman's defense.
yeah,
I always explain to people is like, remember the episode where Eric Foreman gets arrested, and the cops go, "Oh my God, you're Red Foreman's kid. You're dead." Like, that's my dad, but worse. The
You're
cops would be
dead.
doing that to me.
So I was late muzzleloader hunting. So I load my muzzleloader. I had primers on the kitchen counter. So I just scooped them in my hand, put them in my pocket. So I get down there, I reach my pocket, pull a primer out, put it in my gun. And we have pictures of this deer. And he's well in the 170s. And he comes
He's
walking.
huge.
He comes walking towards me. And he walks up to 30 yards, wide open shot with a muzzleloader. And I went click, click, click. So I finally opened it up. The primer had already been shot. Somebody put it on a counter when I scooped up the new ones. So what are the
Wasn't
chances
me.
of
What's the
grabbing
chances
that?
of grabbing that one?
There was
like-
one bad one in
I had
there.
like 5 of them in my pocket, and I grabbed
wasn't
the one
me.
that's already done.
I hear
That's
about
hilarious.
all the
I
time.
toss them.
I thought you were going to say, like, you were out trying to shoot.
No, I think it was
practice.
Scott. I think Scott did it.
Oh, for sure.
He's not here.
Well,
so.
yeah, he's not here, so Scott
blame
did
it on
it.
him.
Yeah, we'll blame it on
Ginger
Scott.
bitch.
I thought you were going to say that you were out, like, practicing, you and Scott or something, and like,
we
saved
were.
all the old primers, put on, like, they used to come in, like, you slide it out. They're all.
Yeah.
Still come like
They
that.
come,
Oh,
Yeah, they
I
still
just
do.
toss them because, what good are they?
especially after that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That
that
sucks,
was a good
but it's a
story
good
when
story
you walked
now.
up to the house.
Oh, what
It's like,
happened?
what's your deal?
He's just fuming pissed. The hell? Hey, who pissed in your
Yeah,
Cheerios?
what's your problem?
I think that's when Doug was told to move out.
You're out of here,
How long
pal.
ago was that?
I didn't even do it.
Was that, like, recent? Like, a couple years?
It's been about
5 years.
5 or 6
5 or
years
6
ago.
Yeah, I guess I did move up then.
Damn. It's tough.
This rough hire.
Don't come over for dinner for 2 months.
I don't look at you.
That would be
He
frustrating.
comes back, he's 100 pounds.
Why is it, though, like, when there's a big deer, that's the type of shit that happens.
Shit goes wrong.
Yep.
You always hear those stories. It's like, whatever it is, some off chance.
Who would have ever thought that there was a used primer in it?
You could never done that again,
And
though.
the chances of picking that one
Out of
Out
a
of my
pocket.
pocket.
out of
Out
a
of a
pocket.
pocket.
Right.
Damn.
Did you do it, Doug?
I was not me.
I think it was Scott. He's not here, so we'll blame him.
Yeah, that's good. That's fair.
Yeah.
Doug's like, hee.
That
How old was
douche.
Scott when he shot that big buck? The cereal buck, they called
Oh.
him.
Oh, yeah, we
He
called
was
it
eating
cereal
breakfast
buck.
before he went to school.
When they were young, I
Yeah.
said, look, if you guys see any coyotes in the field, open the sliding door,
Because we didn't have a deck
and
yet.
then go get the gun.
Shit, you guys didn't have a deck for fucking 15
I know.
years.
30 probably. No.
30.
So just a sliding door to nowhere.
Yeah, to nowhere.
So one morning, Scott's sitting there eating breakfast, and a deer is walking across. Well, they had a 3D target, so a deer is coming across the field. So he opens the door, goes gets his bow, and is standing there at full draw, and it walks past the door at 42 yards, and he shoots it,
Whoa.
and it's a 172-inch deer.
It's crazy.
At
Yeah.
yeah, he was 15 when he did.
Yeah,
that.
we think he just saw that 3D target and thought it was a buck
Was coming
somehow.
over.
Oh yeah, probably.
But
Yeah.
like for him just to walk, like
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it
It was
was,
wild.
Because your house is like out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah,
it was a decoy.
yeah.
For sure.
So I guess decoys do work.
I 100% believe that because I have 3D targets in my backyard and I forget to take the antlers off them and like put them away.
Well,
and they're
sometimes
all ripped up.
you find them and they're just lying on the ground. Like, how'd that happen? But it makes sense now.
Yeah. Oh,
Deer came in that
yeah.
night and fucked it all up.
I had 2 out in my yard and I'm like shooting. You know, in season you shoot almost more. Like they're all ripped up. Not ruined, but like the antlers over there and antlers over there and one's leaning over. I'm like, oh, yeah, forgot to
Ugh.
put them up. No, I get that's hilarious. So
Yeah.
were you there?
No, I was not.
He was just by himself at home and
No,
Well,
I was
we
there
were
too.
there.
You were sleeping.
I don't know
you
where
you
I
worked
was.
nights or something, and
Doug
I went and
moved
woke
out.
him up, and I'm
I was
freaking
probably at
out.
like some like sports practice or because I was not
Sports
there.
bar, you weren't. You didn't need to sport.
I was not there though, so I was somewhere.
you were at
Yeah,
dance
but what,
practice.
if he wasn't at school, where the fuck were you at?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there. I know that.
Dance practice.
doing something gay, I don't know.
Cheerleader practice
Yeah, you're out there.
with all the women.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
Think about it.
Think about it.
it's a long game.
he's shot some big deer.
Who's dumb?
Scott.
That one,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lucky.
unpopular opinion, maybe. That one doesn't count. That's borderline.
It counts.
I don't count that one. I'm sorry, Scott.
But that's how lucky he is.
That one doesn't count.
He's lucky.
He's like the lucky one of the family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shot 182-inch.
Just insane 8-pointer.
An 8-pointer.
He's 10.
Well, the G4s were really tiny.
Yeah, they are short.
But like, the
Still.
frame's insane,
That's a lot of 2s and 3s.
and the body on the thing was like a horse. It was nuts.
A horse.
You got a picture of that one?
I could find it.
I'd like to
You
see
guys keep
that
talking.
guy.
You
Probably
guys keep
do.
talking.
180s, basically 8-pointers, nuts.
It's like 182.
Anytime that you're just based off brows, 2s and 3s, you got
yeah, because the
a
fours
specimen.
are only this long.
Yeah. That's a giant. Yeah, you're talking those numbers. The frame's got to be huge.
Was that a bow kill?
Yeah.
How long after or before that 170 buck?
Quite a bit
Quite
after.
yeah, quite a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
The next year out of the back porch.
No,
Was that before
Drinking out of the
you were
kiddie
hunting with
pool?
him?
Yeah.
You're hunting with him when he shot it?
No.
Oh.
That was before I started bow hunting.
Oh. Yeah, it's out there drinking out of the koi pond.
Yep.
Does anybody have koi ponds anymore?
I don't know. Is that still a thing? Put one in.
Dude, those fish would die so fast.
Yeah,
You
you
know how many
got cats
cats I have around my
everywhere.
house? I've been like a crazy old bastard, like screaming at cats. That's my pastime lately. Oh, yeah, that's a stud.
Dude, look at the body on it. It's just huge.
What year was that? 08?
Yeah, 2008.
somewhere around there.
November 11th, 08.
Yeah, that's
There's
before.
one like on it.
One night.
See it?
Who is it, Doug?
That's pretty good.
Probably Ann.
Probably his mom.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think it was a horse.
That's awesome. So, does he have a lot of mounts too?
Oh, he's got a few.
How many mounts do you
4.
have?
I have 4 here, and I think 4 at home. I have the most deer out of the whole family. By
So-
far.
Yeah,
I got
'cause
5.
You never got a job.
Still counts.
You never got a job.
Still got the most deer. I wasn't talking about jobs, Dad.
We're talking about most jobs.
Why don't I hunt? Oh, let me see. We had semis, farming, working full time.
Doug didn't-
What's your point?
Doug didn't do
I
shit.
farm, I
They don't
work.
see a problem with it, Marv.
I didn't tell you to do that.
You You're just trying to feed your fat ass.
Yeah, lazy bastard.
Nobody understands why I take a week off in November. For what? Hunting, the rut. What's the rut? And it's just like, whatever.
Oh yeah, I was sick for a week in November all the time in school.
I'd call in school and say he has a fever, buck fever. He's staying home hunting.
That's
I didn't
fair.
care.
What are they going to tell you? No.
I told him he's home hunting with family, and
You know what's
it is
funny,
what
like, when
it
you
is.
look
Did you ever
back,
get any
like,
kickback at all on
you didn't
that?
say
They can't
no.
say nothing, really.
Nope.
Say anything.
Nope.
Yeah, what can they say?
They're just like, at least you're honest. And I'm like, yeah, he's staying
They
home
don't-
hunting. It was
he's
deer
failing
hunting.
high
That's what
school
we did.
anyways.
Yeah, he ain't gonna graduate.
Ain't
Who
doing
gives a
damage.
fuck?
I was talking to my wife, Sam, the other day about that. Like, I would skip a week for bow hunting. I would always take the week that led into firearm season in high school, and hunt with my dad and Jim Burns and everybody. And like, I always felt like it was a big deal. I was missing school. So you look back, it's like, it didn't fucking matter at all.
No one cared at all.
Like, at all, it
Especially
didn't matter.
high school, all that shit. You don't need any of that shit you learn.
Like Austin, when Cody shot that deer,
Most of it.
he went and picked him up and just wrote on the note like deer hunting.
I
Austin
dare
didn't even
a
care.
school or a teacher tell me that I can't take my kids hunting.
Oh yeah.
It's
They
like,
can't do anything about it.
no, it's not that big a deal. Or maybe the school's
not
making a
against the
bigger
law.
deal. To me, it's like, the
That's
only
like
reason why I
their
didn't
vacation,
like...
you know?
Yeah, who cares? I don't know. Like, I always remember I didn't want to skip more than 2 days when I went to high school, because if you missed more than 2 days, you had to take finals. If your
Oh.
attendance was 2 days or less, you didn't have to take finals.
Never heard of that.
So I would
yeah.
always, that's how my school did it. So
I just didn't take them.
I was there every day because I didn't want to take finals.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At all. But I had year-round school. We just talked about this on,
Yeah.
we talked about it on a Patreon episode. I was at year-round school technically. So in October, every quarter, I got 2 weeks off. So the first 2 weeks of October, I just hunted every single day.
Yeah.
Try to get it done and then go back to school.
And then I have 2 weeks off in December.
So even if you took a sick day, that counts against you.
You can't miss more than 2 days and you have to take finals.
2 days is way too little.
Yeah.
Well, most kids just took finals.
Yeah.
I was like,
Fuck that.
I hated taking tests. I could do good homework and shit because you can fucking look up shit. And
You
do
can
homework.
cheat.
Yeah, you can cheat, whatever. I'm like, I'll fuck all these classes up. I'd probably still be in high school. You know?
I feel like doing a podcast still in high school.
Just like, it's tough. It's really
I
hard,
gotta
dude.
do finals again.
I missed more than
That's
2
2
days.
days.
Doing trade
Again.
shifts.
So, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was like every school, but that's all I
Yep.
knew.
Shotgun season, we just called in and said, nope, we're staying home hunting.
Yeah, not a big deal at all, really.
Yeah. And maybe they had it a lot. I don't
I'm
know.
sure they did, maybe.
Oh man, back in
It's
the
good
day.
to think like what's it gonna be
shotgun
like
hunting
when
was-
our kids are in school, like 10 years
Yeah.
from now.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I would assume it'd be common.
I mean, that's not like I give a shit. I'll pull my kid out for hunting.
My guess is
You
that
can pull your kid out for whatever.
Yeah, we
So
can.
I don't think there should.
literally do whatever
Yeah.
we want. Yeah, I really think might be a weird take, but I think high school will be like cut in half, and college will almost be non-existent by the time our kids are going to go to college. I think. I mean, maybe not, but the fuck you got to go to college for anymore now?
That's true.
That's my outlook on it.
I just remember, like back in the day when you get called in sick for like shotgun season, like the smell of the propane heater, warm hot chili,
Mm.
and like just deer drives. That's what we did.
What hunting thing do you think about? Like what's a nostalgia hunting thing? Like besides like the deer chili and the deer dress, like a product or like,
that scent away like earth scent. The
the wafers.
The wafers.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what?
spray too.
It was just dirt. It smelled like dirt.
You know
Yeah.
what brings me back? The Scentaway green soap.
The green soap. Did we have that?
I
think
don't
we did.
remember soap, yeah.
We had the, you know what I'm talking about, Jordan? It's still around today, but it was in a different bottle. You know what I'm talking about? And it was like swirly looking, but it was like this like mysterious green color.
It was like goo.
Yeah, it was like goo.
That and
Goo.
Mr. Doe Pee. The smell of the old doe piss.
The old dope piss.
God, I wish I'd have kept all the old hunt shit. Not like,
Well, we should tell a story about my mom's experience with doe pee.
Oh, dear.
oh yeah, yeah.
Literally. Oh,
So
dear.
I was reading magazines on how to get the big buck, and it said you put the doe pee right on the end of your boot, and when you walk to your stand, the buck will smell it, whatever. it was getting dark, and there was a small buck that just kept hanging around. And I'm like, screw it, I'm getting down. Because usually you're not supposed to get down because you scare the deer away, and they'll remember that. So I'm walking back, and this buck just kept coming closer and closer, and he was just grunting, and I'm like freaking out. Like, this deer's like not stopping. I mean, 30, 40 yards, he's still after me. So I call Marv at work, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And he puts it on speakerphone at work.
Yeah, because that's not the way the phone call went.
Oh, God.
Let's hear how it really went.
2 versions.
Yeah. I answered the phone. I said, hello. He's gonna get me. He's gonna fucking get me. He's gonna get me. I said, what the hell's going on? It's a buck. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. He's fucking chasing me.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
You could
that's pretty good.
All right, that's-
And you could actually hear him grunting on the phone.
Yeah, you could actually
He's
hear
like,
the buck in
"Just
the
shoot him."
background.
That's
like-
crazy.
It was wild.
He's like, just shoot him. I said, I'm not going to waste my tag on this little buck. But I did have an arrow in my whisker biscuit just in case I had to
Yeah,
shoot him. But
self-defense, you
yeah. And he's like, well, how far are you from the vehicle? And I told him I wasn't too far. And he goes, well, take off running and call me back. So I got in the vehicle, called him. He's like, well, run him over. And that thing would not move out of the way. I could have ran him over, but I didn't.
But I
It
did.
reminds me. I remember that like that was always, it said it on the bottle even like
To put on your
right?
boots.
Don't put it on your boots. I
Oh,
thought.
don't
Oh, it
put on your
does?
boots.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
just saw it in the
We
magazine.
always put on our boots.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it said don't put on your boots because like, and I always remember. You know that video? It's an old school
The
video.
deer
that-
beating the piss out of the guy.
Yeah.
I just
wait. Dude, that video
Yeah.
is so good.
you know what I'm talking about exactly.
Yeah. He's just taking the beating.
Yeah, I wonder how many new videos. Yeah, this is the classic.
Yeah.
It goes to elk
Yep.
to deer. Yeah, this guy.
Damn.
Dude, that has to hurt so bad.
That guy's also a pussy though, probably.
He had to put a lot on
I love the
him.
friend just filming it. So good. That'd be Eric to a T.
Somebody's got
Get him,
to
Doug, get him.
story.
This would get so many views.
I feel like this dude just gave up pretty easy though. You know what I mean? Like he just
Yeah,
like dropped
yeah.
his. Oh God,
It's like, oh,
he's got a 60
He was
minutes
gonna
interview.
kill me.
I never watched this one. I couldn't bring myself to finish watching this one of the kid.
Headbutts him.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Why would you let your kid get that close? You can tell that
That's
deer
a
is
bad
not.
parent.
Oh, damn.
I love when they put a little hit marker on it.
Oh, they did. Yeah, there's a lot
I
of.
seen my old man get tossed. He spine
Really?
shot. Yeah, he spine shot a buck with a shotgun, and he was a butcher by
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to waste any more meat. So he goes up to slit its throat, grabs a hold of its antler, and it whips his ass.
Oh man.
And he's rolling around. He jumps back up and just grabs his shotgun and just starts shooting.
Oh.
He shot it like 3 more times.
It would not be fun. I don't know. I just clicked on this video. Deer attacks while filming Kentucky a field.
Uh-oh, ears back.
He's pissed. Oh.
That one guy's like,
no one's opening.
This guy
He's
comes
got
out
a
of
the
the
deer's in
baton.
velvet too.
He's going to billy club him.
Apparently.
Strong. They're,
Calm down.
they're all neck strength.
Hey, quit that.
So I'll be vague because I don't want to shout his name out. I knew a dude who had pen deer like this, and that looks like no fun. Think about how strong that thing's got to be.
Yeah, like you can't let him up.
He had pen deer, and said at one time he had a mule deer, and he said he never used to cut the antlers off when they'd shed velvet. So he got into his pen, he was feeding them, and he said, kind of like how that buck kind of like got him by his thigh. It got him by the thigh and like pinned him down, and it had him. He was a big wide mule deer, kind of had him over his body. And he said he was like fighting this thing so it wouldn't like penetrate his torso. And he said he's lucky he was close enough to the fence that he used the fence to like kind of slowly get himself propped up. Eventually got himself out of the gate. He thought he's like this is gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And he said it had him down over his torso. So he went back in with a 2x4. He had beat me. I had to go back in and like get. I don't know if this theory makes sense. He said he went back in with a 2x4 and beat his ass. But
Show him his boss,
how
I guess.
scary he goes. As soon as they shed, their antlers are coming off. So.
Apparently the 2x4 works. I mean, I did to Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he still remembers it, so I'm sure that buck still.
Oh,
remembers
dude,
it.
the buck for sure remembers. So.
Look at these guys. There's 3 dudes on this whitetail in velvet. They're just trying to. What the hell do you do?
Tranquilize it.
That reminds me, I used to read
Good times.
I don't know. We'd always just
You
buy.
never read?
We'd always just buy random. I have this. I should bring this book in. I used to read it all the time, like on how to be like
I'm calling bullshit.
successful. Bow
Read it all the
hunter.
time. Bullshit.
I could have sworn it was Lee Lakowski way back in the day, but it looks just like him. I don't think it is. But it was like rattling. So I think I was.
Oh, you were so young.
What was I 8?
Probably. We were down in the woods and he had antlers. And he's like, "Can I rattle now? Can I rattle?" We were not hunting. We're just walking around down to the creek like we always do.
Playing around.
Yeah. Yeah. He just sat there rattling along.
Just
all
going-
just going
going
crazy.
ham?
Just
Just in the bushes, like
yeah.
in the trees.
Out comes this huge buck, no lie, comes running right towards us, and we were like, Doug's like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "I can't
amazing.
believe you did that." And he's like, "Yeah." Then it just took off.
I'm
running.
amazing.
I'm amazing.
The book worked.
The buck
I'm
worked.
the greatest hunter alive.
You should read it again.
That
yeah,
dude. I should.
to this day, he still thinks he's amazing.
Never
Well,
left.
What's the movie you always watch
Proof's in the
before
pudding.
hunting?
Escanaba in the moonlight.
Oh my
You
god!
guys do that this year?
no.
Hey, and you guys killed your biggest bow buck, so
That's
maybe
a
don't
good
watch
po-
that
that's a
next
good-
year.
Such a weird movie.
Maybe retire it forever now.
She found it at Walmart for like $5 when, like, way back in the day.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you, that movie kind of blows.
It does.
It's the weirdest
Thanks,
fucking
Marv.
movie ever.
It's,
Yeah, but it's so good.
No,
No.
it's not that good.
I think it's great.
No, it's not good. This is why it's good to you guys. I'm defending you here because I get it. It's
they're
only
dumbasses?
good. Thank you, Marvin.
Yes.
it's the thought of the
It's the
movie.
thought of like we gotta watch this movie to kill a buck.
100%.
Right.
It's the thought of like it's a kind of a funny. It's a dorky movie.
It's a good movie until the alien shit comes and you're like, this is fucking weird.
I watched it when I first like. I don't know. I
When
probably
we first told you about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's on YouTube.
Because I'm like, all right,
is,
I'm gonna
for
check this
sure.
out. It's got some
Jeff Daniels in
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm like, well, this is gonna be good. Yeah, and once that alien shit started happening, I was like, what the fuck
Dude,
is going on?
It's wild.
It
You ever
gets
seen it,
weird.
Jordan? You ever heard of
No.
it?
No.
What? It's Escabana in
Escanaba
Moonlight.
in the
Escanaba.
Moonlight.
Because that's a place in
Michigan.
Michigan,
Michigan,
Wisconsin, yeah.
The UP.
That's why everybody in Michigan sucks, because that movie probably helped.
Probably.
I'm just kidding. I don't mean that. Well, no, I don't want to watch it, because it ended up good
I
for
don't,
you
yeah,
guys.
we can't watch it anymore.
Jordan, you should watch it just to experience it. You can watch it straight off YouTube.
If you can stay awake,
Sounds terrible.
It does
It
kind of
is.
suck.
I feel like, though, like,
Called?
if you watch it once
go.
and say it, I feel like you watch it just once. If you like watch it multiple times, you get the funny parts, like in the beginning. Because it's really good.
Let's watch the. Oh, there's some funny ones, like Chevy took a shit.
I'm a Chevy took a shit.
the Jimmer's funny shit.
I seen a sighting.
Is this the trailer?
Me and
Oh.
Eric used to do that all the time. I seen a sighting.
No, this is like a.
Oh, someone remade it.
Oh, douchebags.
Full
yeah,
movie.
you can watch the full movie. It's been watched 37,000 times.
People remaking the trailer.
Shit, more
are they
people
doing?
watch my Cutlass doing a burnout in this video.
Oh, Grandpa Sody.
You kind of look like that guy in that video, Eric. With that
I'm
hat.
trying to.
Jeff Daniels?
You did have
You
the
don't know
hat.
who Jeff Daniels is? The guy from Dumb
What?
and Dumber? Have you ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, I see Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Jordan,
Oh,
you're-
it is him.
The Jimmer fart.
But that's not the guy I was talking about.
Is it?
Oh, it's just.
It's like the end.
The intro?
Hello.
And a buck story for you. The tale I'm about to tell starts in November of 89.
God, it's so good.
Sodi
Euchre?
Bear Camp, located just
Eric,
north
you forgot what Trump was, didn't you?
You forgot again.
Otherwise known
You can't tell
as
him.
the heart and soul of the Upper Peninsula.
God, it's so
That's
classic.
north of the Mackinac Bridge.
It's good, but I bet you
I wish they just would have stuck with the hunting story.
Yeah.
that's
The
probably like
alien shit gets fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did ruin that. I think they just ran out of.
Stupid shit to talk about.
Yeah,
I
or
can't
just
believe they
like-
got Jeff Daniels to do this movie.
I can't either.
It's a weird one. But anyway, are you going to watch the full movie again, or will you just put her to bed, bury it? You got to bury that copy somewhere.
I think.
Put it in like a weatherproof
I don't
seal.
think we can watch it anymore.
Nope. It's done. Chapter of our life is closed.
So dark.
Is there a new? What is something you guys did together that? Or something maybe we all did.
We don't want to know.
Ooh. Guys,
What did we do differently?
Nothing.
is there a tradition that formed that we don't know about right now?
A bet.
Just the bets? The bet maybe did it.
Yeah, we had a bet last year, and I had a terrible season.
You
Yeah,
did.
but-
That's true.
But the bet, like really, if you think about it, the chip bet to now, the chip was.
What do you guys think about the bet?
I think you guys are all dumbasses.
Well, hey.
Fair.
Dumbass.
That's fair.
Not the first time you ever called us that.
No, it's not.
Not even be the last either.
What, okay, yeah, because Doug's losing still, currently.
We have faith. We're Team Doug. Sorry, Eric.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You're his parents.
Your mom would say, I'm Team Eric.
No, she wouldn't.
Oh, shoot.
She already mentioned me. Go Doug.
Go, Doug.
I killed this dough for you.
Sending good luck your way.
I think Doug explained it best on one of the podcasts. I don't know what one it is. He said when they made the bet, Eric's the type that'll he don't care. He'll just do it. He don't care. Where Doug worries a little bit more than you do. You're just crazy and you'll just do it. He's
just
like,
do
I
it,
don't
fuck
care.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Doug's got the Lord on his side apparently, because I mean, consistently you're the more confident guy with the to the bet that's being made.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You know, But
I
it's
never
also-
expect to win.
Yeah, but it's also makes the bet fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently somebody pulled one out of his ass instead of his hat.
You
That'd be
did.
you. Which is
Say nothing.
Man, a few words.
congratulations.
Yeah,
That was a nice deer. Congratulations.
That was awesome.
gray buck. 2 inches is a lot.
That's what she said.
2 inches is a lot. That's what I've been saying ever since this bet started. I'm like,
I've been saying that my whole life.
it's a lot. 2 inches is a lot. Doug.
I know. I've been hunting in Illinois, and it's been rough.
Yeah, but neither one of you guys have really been hunting that hard.
Nope, they
Well,
haven't.
It's been a very. I feel like both of you guys are laxy daisy.
Yeah.
Late muzzleloader just needs to get here. The Illinois buck would be the winner. You guys, you could just put the nail in the coffin there, unless
Yeah,
somebody
you're
killed
right.
like a 200 inch.
I've
or
been
something.
trying.
Not very hard.
Well, I got to work.
No, do you
Yeah.
Do you?
move back in?
No.
Marv's like, hey, hold on.
And move back in with the parents.
Hey.
Are you guys still gonna try and finish out Illinois or what? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this weekend. I'm gonna go Illinois this weekend, and then probably late muzzleloader after that.
Okay, let me ask you. I know I'm just doing a checkup because we've talked about this on past episodes. What are we doing? Like, what are we looking at for muzzleloader season? Because
Not good. Camera wise, deer camera.
no. Like standards wise.
Oh, there's
Spike.
Spike?
there's one old one I'm after, but we haven't seen him in a long time, so I don't know if he's even around.
One,
Bro,
anything,
if a buck comes by me, he's dead.
no matter what,
Yep.
even if he's 100 inches.
Yep.
No way.
It's 100 more than you had, right? Add it on.
See, I think that would help me if you did that though.
Yeah, because then he knows he's got to shoot a 120 or
Right.
like better. You know. I think you got to have a
But he-
standard a little
but he
bit.
still has to do it.
I still have to do it though,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of holidays coming up.
And
We go from
somebody's coming-
holidays to ATA too. That's the problem.
And somebody's coming to visit, so.
If it gets dark early and you don't have kids, bro, there's no reason why you should not win this bet.
It gets dark early is the problem, because I can't just go after work. You know.
Yeah. It'll be fun to see how it all pans out.
I guess we're gonna find out January 10th.
January 10th. And then we're going to have a listener or we're going to have a season WCB recap episode.
Yep.
It'll be like episode 600, but like an hour and a half long.
Because we had a killer season, regardless of the tattoo.
Yep. All the boys
Yeah.
did.
Everybody did.
It's been a great season, but I'm anxious to see what happens. It's fun.
Something's gonna happen.
Something is for sure gonna happen.
And someone's gonna get their butt tattooed.
Yeah.
Marv just sits there and laughs.
You should have seen it when I told about it the first time.
A butt tattoo's not gonna be fun. I personally don't think so.
It's gonna be funny.
Oh, it'd be fucking
It'd be
hilarious.
funny,
yeah,
yeah,
for everybody
for sure.
else. It's going to suck for whoever's getting their butt cheeks
I'm
tattooed.
thinking it will.
It's,
Well, we
it's
never-
gotta
It's gonna
suck.
suck
So
ass.
we never said how big it has to be.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it
Still
don't matter.
get a freaking needle in your ass.
Yeah.
You've never had a tattoo, so
Yeah, you have no tattoos.
don't
That's
You can
something,
either get a tattoo or get beat by Marv with a 2x4 again.
or shave the mustache.
I'll hit a 2x4.
You take the 2x4? God damn, son.
I'd say you have to. The mustache and the 2x4 have to be one.
Like he has to get beat. He has to get beat with a 2x4 while we're shaving his mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like blood.
All right. Or here's the thing: you have to rock a Hitler mustache for a month.
I cannot do that.
At the
That just
where he
can't-
works.
Yeah, that just can't happen.
It's like, hey, hold on, dude.
Yeah,
What?
Time out.
Hey, you can get out of this tattoo, man.
guys. That one just won't work.
Dude, dye it black. Dude,
Just
fuck.
going to work like nothing's wrong. What's up, guys?
What are you faggots looking at?
How was your weekend?
Drinking coffee. Yeah, good to see you guys. It's like, hey, whoa, hey, what?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, not okay. It's the holidays,
I
man.
have a question.
Just a brown
Yeah.
suit.
It's like a really important meeting too. That just happened that time.
Oh my gosh.
Brown suit with some goofy
Some Germany
pants.
company comes in.
Yeah, they're even more offended. They're just trying to forget about it. Okay, that would be worse than the tattoo
That would be
because you wouldn't have a career.
no.
So
So
they
we'll
can
just
see
stick-
your ass at work.
We'll just stick with the tattoo.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right. There's the combo. Anything we're missing about Doug's childhood? Anything embarrassing that
Yeah.
needs to be pulled up?
You guys got anything?
Doug, he's been a pretty good kid. I mean,
Pretty
he has.
good.
We thought with having boys was going to be like hell. Like, oh my God, we're going to get called by the cops. They're going to do this. They're going to do that.
But he was a puss.
They just
Probably a
never-
good thing, huh?
They just
Tell him
never,
about the motorcycle ride
they
he
never
did.
just got called. They never called me. The cops never got me.
You're either a pussy or you were really smart.
Doug was a dumbass.
Maybe I was so stupid that they, you know, like you're so stupid, you're smart.
Just a neighborhood
Idiot.
idiot.
Yeah.
When Doug was little, we bought a KX60, which is a little two-stroke bike, pretty fast.
Yeah.
He's very fast.
So he said, "Hey, it's my birthday. Can I show him my new bike?" I said, "All right." So we're all standing in our garage.
The whole
Doug
family's out.
Goes down to the machine shed. All you hear is wah, 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 and he flies past the house, ends up clear out in the middle of the bean field.
I missed the turn.
So I walk all the way out there, and he's just still sitting on it. He didn't fall off. And I walk up to him and I said, "You know you're going to get your ass chewed, right?" I said, "I just got my ass chewed for buying this for you. So you're going to get your ass chewed for riding it."
That's pretty funny.
In my defense, you
You
gotta
were-
admit, that super band that kicks in on that thing was badass. It was
The power
aggressive. The power band, yeah. Dude, it was.
For a little kid, it was
All right.
it's a pretty wild bike.
I'll one up you on that story. So me, my friends, and my brother on the trampoline, and he's riding the 80. So he thought he'd do a wheelie in front of us, and the power band kicks in while he's doing the wheelie, and he dumps it in the gravel. So, who's a dumbass?
We'll see.
Didn't you wreck something else too? Can we talk about that?
What hasn't he wrecked?
Yeah, what happened? I wrecked. Let's see.
Another thing with two wheels.
Oh, my bike, my motorcycle.
I don't know if you want to talk about that or not. That's worth. I think
Is
that's a
that
good.
the barbed wire fence?
No, it's a deer.
The deer.
I broke my collarbone on.
You hit a deer? Did you hit the deer?
No, I think instinctively I laid it down before the deer. I don't remember.
We said the deer was running right beside you.
No, I just remember seeing a deer head like right here. And then that's all I remember.
He knocked you out.
Oh, instantly, yeah.
Yeah, he calls us like at 2:30 in the morning. He was supposed to be staying at Cody's house, and he's like,
No
he goes,
helmet?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh no, if I
that
didn't have a
saved
helmet
us.
on, I wouldn't have a face right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, shit.
It looked like
Yeah.
somebody took a sander all the way around it. So he's like,
Oh, damn.
because I don't know where I'm at. I just wrecked my motorcycle. I hit a deer, and instantly we just got up and took off down the road with the bright lights on because we knew it was a straight shot to Durant. And
Yeah.
sure enough, there he is laying in the middle of the road. Somebody would have come up over the hill. They would just
You're just laying down in the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't move.
He couldn't move. And so Marv, I'm like, don't you think we should assess the? I started to say
I assessed it.
injury, and he already did, and had him in the truck, and
He just picked her up and threw me.
It's like a toddler where you pick them up at their
Put you by your helmet.
we didn't even know where his bike was. So the next morning, you could see right in the asphalt, right where his bike went, clear on the ditch, and it must have ran enough because the battery died on it. So it must have ran quite a while. So we don't have any idea how long he was
Bike
out.
still worked.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
You got lucky,
Is
bro.
that the one that got stolen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tricks on them.
Idiots.
Yeah, it was a wrecked bike.
Damn, dude. You're lucky.
Yeah, I got knocked
How
out.
fast are you going, do you know?
I think I was actually going slower than usual, like 45.
Well, you're lucky. man.
Usually I'm doing like 60, 65 down that road.
Yeah, crotch rocket. It was
Yeah.
a crotch rocket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's easy to go. You don't realize you're going fast.
I will say the worst pain of that whole thing was the nurse with like a rag and
Stuff up your butt.
I asked her to do that.
Hey,
I think my butt hurt. It was like the rag with alcohol or whatever rubbing all my, because I had a t-shirt on.
oh, you had road
So I had
rash?
road rash all over my arms, and she was just like peeling skin off and rubbing it. Like,
You broke your collarbone?
oh, snapped right in half.
See, I thought. I mean, I didn't have road rash. Road rash just seems like it'd be the worst fucking pain ever. I broke my collarbone, and the worst pain of what I felt more than the collarbone break was when they basically like kind of pulled your shoulders back for the first time, put you in that like super that rocket pack looking thing.
Oh, yeah.
That I felt like that hurt worse than breaking the collarbone.
No, I don't remember that. I just remember the road rash.
You didn't have to wear the jetpack thing?
I
when you
did.
broke the collarbone?
When he fell out of the tree, they come in and we're going to send him home that night. And his pelvis was broken 2 spots and his back
Oh,
was
yeah.
broken 2 spots.
How's that
he's
phone call?
So he's laying on the
Yeah,
bed.
that's what we should have talked about the whole time.
Yeah.
He's laying on the bed, and 2 male nurses come in and grabbed his left leg, and that's the side his pelvis was broke, and pulled it out. And he turned gray instantly. And he's yelling, "Put my leg back! Put my fucking leg back!" And then we
If I had a gun, I would have shot him.
Yeah.
Why'd they do
Did you
that?
pass
I
out?
have no
I
idea.
don't know, but I said to the doctor, they're like, "Well, he can go home tonight," and I'm like, "You just told me his collar or his
Pelvis
back's
is
broken.
broken.
Yeah, and he's gonna go home. Oh, would you feel better if he stays?" I'm like, "He should be looked at somebody else."
Yeah.
So he ended up staying like 5 nights.
And then spent 3 months in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
you
but
got
yeah, that
so
phone,
fucking
And
lucky,
you don't
dude.
pay for drinks when you're in a wheelchair.
You don't get laid either, but dumbass.
No, you don't.
He wasn't gonna get laid anyway.
Yeah, at that age.
That's
Right.
a fact.
That's a fact, dude. We've talked about that maybe 3 or 4 times, like in length. You got so lucky, dude.
Oh, for
he
sure.
did.
You got a horseshoe up your ass, don't
Yeah. Well, he called Scott and told
Fact.
Scott, "Don't panic." Well, then Scott calls me, "Don't panic." Well, you're gonna panic right
Oh
away.
yeah, when someone says that, you're gonna
Yeah.
fucking.
I
Well,
don't
what
wanna-
the fuck's wrong?
I don't want to call my parents.
It's December 31st.
I didn't even want to call 911. I was too embarrassed. I called Scott first. And he's like, "Well, you got to call 911." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't really want
Where
to."
was Scott? Where was
like a
Scott when you called him?
He was at home. He
It was
at
New
home.
Year's Eve, so we were all going to go out.
shit.
Yeah.
we're all supposed to party that
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just sitting there against a tree, and he's like, "Well, you got to call 911." I was like, "Yeah, but I don't really want to." He's like, "So he's gonna sit next to this tree all night?" I'm like, "I don't know, man.
I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
guess.
don't really want to do anything right now."
But he had a brand new heated jacket on that we bought him.
Milwaukee
You
heated
Brand
just got
new-
it for Christmas.
Milwaukee
yeah,
heated
just
jacket.
had it, and the doctor
There's
cut
a
it
big
in
brand
buck.
half.
There's a monster buck coming out to that field.
You had brand new thermals on.
Yep.
Yeah.
They cut them
They
all
cut
off.
them all in
Shit
half.
into the stick. That one.
He's like, "My mom and dad are gonna kill you."
Just for ripping his clothes off.
Well, if I would have known that, I would have took them off.
Yeah.
So if
Well, they
anyone's
can't move
listening-
you, dude, because they move you around.
Yeah, if anyone's listening, if you fall off a tree, take your clothes off.
Well,
Get naked.
Horrible
Get butt
advice.
naked.
Dude, they cut me naked.
Well, oh yeah, wrong
Butt
example,
naked.
Doug. Wear a harness and you don't have to get your clothes cut off.
He had it on. It's just you didn't have it hooked yet, right?
No, I was
Oh,
putting
you're
the
getting
stand
in.
up.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
hanging a
Yeah, I
stand.
was hanging the
Yeah.
stand.
He didn't
Oh.
have it hooked yet, but we always required him to wear those things. So we even saw in your video you had it on. You could see it hooked on there.
Yeah, Lyman's belt, brother.
And Scott, last year I think it was, hung 2 stands up, one for his girlfriend or his wife, and one for him. And that's the first time she had ever been in a tree stand. And as soon as he sat down, it was the old possum stand one. He moved over there, and it just busted. And when it came down, it swung. He had his harness on, came down and swung and hit him in the head, and knocked him out. That's the first time she had ever been in a tree. So it took us a long time to get her back in the tree. But
Wait, so the stand he was in busted
Yeah.
yeah.
and hit her?
No, hit him. So he fell, but the stand came down and swung across and smacked him in the head.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
So he was harnessed in, had to like wake
Yeah.
up while he was hanging.
yeah.
Whoa. Last year?
Yeah. Well,
was
she
last
was in
year-
the stand.
That was a few
Yeah.
years ago.
Oh
I
shit.
think 2 years ago. Yeah. So both of our kids have fallen out of stands. That's
And I
scary.
swore.
Mine was way more
Marv-
serious though, so
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So it's-
You're more important.
Way
yeah.
cooler.
Mine's way cooler.
Yeah, Scott tried to one up you.
Idiot.
Oh yeah, that's scary. But it happens, man.
Yep.
That's one. We need a tree safety partner.
Oh, we do for sure.
Now, if you're saddle hunting, you're just always hooked in. I do think
Yeah.
saddles are safer,
I agree.
personally. Like,
But
you're-
I've seen like have you seen like some of the posts where their bridge goes to has like came out, so you just fall back, like they're not or something. I don't know, something
their press ignite was wrong or something.
like they did it. They tried making it better or some shit, and then
Yeah, but that's like
Quit fucking with shit.
yeah.
I
Don't
use a
fuck with
mechanical
saddle hunting.
ascender on my
Yeah, don't.
not on my bridge, but on my tether.
Yeah,
Yeah, I always wonder that if you did fall, it'd suck real bad because you're falling backwards.
nothing you can do.
But
Be almost worse than
I feel
falling
like
forward.
technically it's safer. One, there's always tension on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not gonna whoa boom then get caught by the harness. There's no like whiplash. Like if it's windy, I like to be in a saddle because you always have that tension to the tree. So if it's windy as shit, you can just put your arm up and be like,
Yeah.
I'm tight to the tree, you know. But
Or like sit down tight to it.
yeah, just hang. I mean, when I shot Floppy, he was kind of behind me, not opposite side, but just behind me. And after I shot him, I'm like watching him run off with my binos. I'm just free hanging. You know what I mean? My feet were off the platform. I'm just hanging off the tree, like trying to see him. I wouldn't at that point. I'm not like fuck it,
You
fall.
probably didn't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? You kind of just like, I was so focused on following him, I wasn't even on my platform. I was just hanging from my tether.
Well, it's crazy. Like back in the day, I don't know if you guys did this, but like, I got like a mobile setup, and like me and Clayton would go to public land all the time, and like, no one ever wore a harness. Like, no one knew what a harness was, really.
Shit, I used to use lineman climbers with no rope or harness.
That's crazy.
And don't use it on a thick bark tree because it doesn't work. You can't get them in. deep
Yeah, they
enough.
used to hunt.
Yeah.
They used to just stand on tree limbs and hunt.
eat pizza, smoke cigarettes. They didn't care. They
Eat
never
pizza.
had wear
The good old days.
flannel shirts. They never or sprayed themselves or anything back in the
You
day.
guys even think about the wind in the 80s?
You thought about it. But
We
it
never
didn't
thought
matter.
about it when we started hunting.
Yeah.
Like, we each had a stand, and that was your stand.
I still don't hunt the wind.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
I just go out, whatever stand.
She
Yep.
just will text me like,
What stand should I sit in?
"What's Deercast saying?" I'm like,
Yeah.
and I was just like, even if it's a bad day, it's a lie. I'm like, just go hunt.
No,
It says great.
that January 2nd, I said, "What's it say today?" And it says you're going to kill a big buck, Mom. It did, and he lied. He said it was a 0. It was horrible.
But it was right.
Doug Cast.
Doug Cast.
Call Doug. Here's his phone number. 563
Stash cast.
Stash Cast. Yeah.
Go hunt, you pussy.
Doug Cast, and you have Stash Tracker. Helps you find local dudes with stashes in your area to meet at a bar. Bag.
They're around.
They're around.
They're around looking good. Great. Yeah. Dougcast. You should put out your phone number, and if anyone has any questions on where to go, they can call you.
I'm good.
You want me to
He's
get it out
good.
there for the people?
I annoy him enough as it is.
Put in the episode description.
Click this link for 10% off on Dougcast.
I will say I have to be a hell of a guide, right?
Who says?
Deer manager, farm manager.
I listen to him.
I think a farm manager typically helps harvest the corn and beans.
I do.
Well, where were you this year?
Yeah.
Well, I had a tattoo bet, so.
In Wisconsin somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin.
That's why he
Yeah, Wisconsin did happen.
Doug did miss probably the greatest weekend
Yes.
of deer hunting
I cannot
ever.
believe it.
When I was like, oh yeah, we're going out after the Wheeler Walker Jr. show.
Yep.
And Doug's like, looked at me like, yeah, I'm not going.
No, she was here.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. At the
It
Wheeler
was-
Walker show,
it
he's
was-
like, yeah, I'm not going.
It was so funny because, like, you didn't look at me, you looked at her, and you're like, you're not hunting, but like we're talking to me, but like looking at her.
How we're gonna, yeah.
Like, you're not hunting.
And I texted him, sent him snapshots of all these deer. And
Oh
I'm
my
like, I
God.
can't believe you're not hunting. Best time ever to hunt. And
You could have killed a 180 and you'd be winning this bet that weekend.
Well,
Coulda.
I killed a 170, so it still
Didn't
worked.
I said it didn't help.
I mean, it helped. 2 inches.
It helped.
It helped Eric.
helped Eric.
It helped.
Eric's like licking his chops. He's like, oh, this motherfucker ain't hunting this weekend. It legitimately, I'll remember that hunting weekend forever. This is the best hunting weekend ever. It really
Oh, it
was.
Especially that early in October. It was like,
12 of our friends shot deer in 4 days.
yeah.
It was, yeah.
Bang, 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 bang,
Buck
bang.
after buck after buck.
Dead. Doug
It
wasn't
was
even in
crazy.
the woods.
Doug wasn't even thinking about hunting. He was thinking about other things.
Would.
Think about woods. Wood. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
You guys ready for grandkids or what's up? From Doug? I know you already have some, but for real?
I know she keeps saying we need a boy to continue the Schmidt name. Because my brother's a pussy and only had girls.
Oh, shit.
Apparently blew the balls off him.
Yeah.
You gonna have kids?
I don't know.
Anything could happen, right? Things are getting pretty serious, I heard.
That's what they say.
Through the grapevine.
Good thing we like her.
She got the seal of approval.
She does, so far.
Do the parents approve?
Yeah. Yep. I
Marv?
don't know her that much, but from what Doug
She's going to
says-
listen to this.
Huh?
She's going to listen to this.
Well, I don't know her that much, but from what I've
geez.
seen, you guys have, as long as she makes you happy.
Nothing makes you happy.
Marv?
I'm like my dad.
How are you guys?
Doing great, man.
doing
We're happy.
Yeah.
Hey, I love her, man. I think she's great for you.
She's.
I really do.
You love her?
I think she's good for you. I love her for you. She she was already vetted by the crew initially
yeah.
anyway. So that's a nice
I
thing.
mean, you started it.
I know, dude. What?
You started it.
I did. I said, listen, there's a guy coming tomorrow to this show. You're gonna love him.
He's down on his luck.
Yeah, I was like, he's
Like
kind of
Eric, he's a friend of mine. Nobody
Yeah,
friends.
he's a friend of
he's
mine.
slow.
Everyone kind of feels bad for him. Just give him a chance.
Hey, it worked.
It worked.
If this weekend doesn't go good, he's going to end it.
Yeah.
Invite him back, Kurt.
Just say hi to him.
Plus the 10,000 we gave her to date him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parents are paying her off.
Hey, you got a little bit of time for that money runs out.
What was that show where those parents paid this girl to?
We don't know.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey
Some
or
chick flick,
whatever's
so
in
we
it.
don't know.
And that kind of what happens in their new movie, Jennifer Lawrence. They're trying to get her to bring this nerdy kid to I don't know.
Yeah.
What it is. I haven't watched it, but maybe that's what's going on.
She's nude in it.
But okay, she's
You've seen it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Seen that.
just that scene.
Yeah, just that scene.
Anyway, so
She's great.
future's bright for Doug.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
great.
Jennifer Lawrence?
No, my
Oh,
girlfriend.
Alexa. Okay.
You were gonna say her name, which you have on here, but
Yeah, Alexa.
good for you, Doug. We're happy for you. You
We
got
are very
We're
happy
happy
for
for
you.
you.
Yep.
You got a great girl,
That's
Are you
right.
happy for me, Dad?
great family.
Absolutely, Doug. That way you don't move back.
Whoa.
Can always come back.
You taking your mom ring shopping or what?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Got to give her
Yeah.
5 months at least.
Everybody can stop messaging me when the wedding is.
Yeah, I don't remember the wedding talk from episode 600.
I don't
it
know.
I
must have
do. We
happened.
just listened to it.
I don't remember that either.
The saltine crackers. Marv will bring all saltine crackers.
I don't remember that at all.
everybody.
When he said that tonight earlier, he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna buy saltines." I'm like, "Okay, like that's cool."
I like crackers.
I'm like, "Oh, you know, sick." And he's like, "Yeah, you said that at 600." I'm like, "Ooh,
Do you ever get a message like, oh, dude, yeah, when you said this, I'm like, yeah,
yeah."
I remember that. I don't remember regular episodes.
No, I don't remember shit.
Yeah, people just send me quotes that I say, I guess, randomly. And I was like, I have no idea what
Well,
that's from.
I think we just do so much, so many,
Yeah.
like minutes of actual like recording time. But I feel like
I mean, if didn't someone add up how many minutes we've talked or something?
it's a lot.
I mean,
used,
600 alone.
I used to do that every year. I used to add up like stats, but I'd like manually do that stat, and
If there's some math nerd out there, just add it all up for us. I'll do it, but
you just go start January 1 and scroll through and add up all the hours.
yeah.
It's a lot every year. Too much.
Too much.
It's all right.
Or not enough.
Well, cool.
And we're about to double down.
Well, Doug's mom and dad want to close with anything? Any words of wisdom? Any advice for Doug on air for everyone to hear?
Go shoot your bow.
There you go.
Wow.
Hey.
Better than,
That's
are we gonna
pretty-
have
That's pretty slick.
We should have a shoot off between Doug and Marv here. Just see who's the top dog now.
Hey, I did give him a free bow, so
I never shot it.
He didn't like it.
the Impulse,
That's a good bow.
one of my favorite ones.
That's a good bow.
I just can't get him out hunting. He did.
What if I had time?
Don't really need to. You guys are just taking advantage of him.
Well, you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna go. He's gonna go out once with a bow and kill a guitar ditch.
Yeah.
Kilo 220.
I just quit.
Hey, Doug, just keep them shitty primers around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put him in there.
Yeah.
Use this
Yeah,
one.
that was a good day at home.
This one's a special one.
Everyone got hit with a 2x4 that day.
This one's got good luck written all over it.
He just walks in with
For
a
you,
2x4.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
No, daddy, no.
We all check our primers now. I'll
Oh,
tell you
for
that.
sure.
When we go to put them in, man, every time now.
Well, that's good. It's a good story.
I was trying to think of any other stories we have.
We can always do a part 2. Just be a little while with our schedule.
I'm sure there's some.
We might as well just schedule part 2 for like July.
There
Our
you
next
go.
opening. Just like, oh, I thought of some shit. Now you guys got like the mic rust
Yeah.
off, and you can come in fresh and just be like,
The mic rust.
I got
like
some
that.
shit I want to talk about. Mic rust is real. If you've never like done it, we watch the people damn near pass out in here.
We've had some episodes we can't even air because they didn't talk.
I had one episode where I was
Remember that
like,
one?
I'm fucking working my
Yeah,
ass off,
remember that?
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were sitting here like staring at him.
I actually said that on air. I was like, guys, I'm working my fucking ass off here to get you.
And
to
they
talk.
didn't even respond to that. They're just like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, you guys need some drinks? Like, what?
Damn, dude. That's only happened a handful of times though.
Yeah.
But that one I
that'd be
actually
me.
said it. Like I was like, I'm trying. I got nothing.
That was the first time I've ever seen you like have to say something like, guys, help me out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's wild out here. Well, Doug, how do you feel like it went?
I think it went pretty well.
I had conclusion that you're a pretty good kid. I was really hoping there'd be some dirt come up.
I know. We were trying to think of some, and it's like, couldn't come up with anything.
I wanted some like Jeffrey Dahmer childhood
That's how
like
fucking
shit.
great
like,
I am.
Okay, he did say one weird thing. So I
Yes.
All right, go shoot your bow. We love you.
Hit the button, Kurt.
so I had a miscarriage to find out it was a twin, Doug's twin.
I had a twin.
Oh,
So,
Oh,
like
wow.
at 6 years old, I was tucking him in to go to bed, and he says, "Oh, my brother, I can't stand him. He's so mean." And I said, "Well, don't say that about Scott. What did he do to you?" And he goes, "Not that brother, my other brother." And I said, "What brother?" He goes, "My twin. He's so mean."
And he knew nothing about
He
it.
knew nothing. At 6 years old, they don't understand that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I came out, and Marv's like, "You look like you just saw a ghost." And I said, "Oh, my God." And I told him what happened. He's like,
I said, drown a little bastard.
I was like, just when the Omen came out.
Oh my gosh.
Just from that comment, drown him.
Let's just handle this now.
Take him down to the creek.
Dude,
I remember you told me that story vaguely
Yeah,
one time. We were
I
talking about
killed that
creepy
bitch
shit.
in the womb.
Damn, dude. Come on, man. Well,
Sorry,
we were
man.
talking about like, we got on this conversation on the way home from Tennessee the other day. Like, anything creepy that's ever happened in our lives, or like paranormal, and I think maybe you've told that story like very vaguely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, but that is, as a parent,
It freaked me out big time. Yeah.
I bet it did.
It did. I'm
Well,
like, wow.
Jacob, we were talking. He's like, dude, kids are fucking creepy, dude,
Oh,
because
yeah.
they just say shit, and it's like they don't realize they're being creepy. But
I mean, that was pretty random and spot on to say, though.
Right.
yeah, I mean, but
Hey,
you were dreaming or something?
No, I was just tucking him in to go to bed, and then he
Oh.
was telling me he was mad because of his brother was so mean to him. And I'm like, "What'd Scott do to you?" He goes, "Not that brother, my other brother." I said, "What brother?" "My twin." And I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that's
"Oh
weird.
man, did it
Yeesh.
freaked us out for a long time."
I don't remember that.
That is
Yeah,
weird.
that is strange.
Or, what's the sleepwalking one?
Oh, we're sitting there watching TV, and he comes downstairs, and Marvin and I are looking at him, and he goes to the gun cabinet and opens the gun cabinet. We're like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm going hunting." Middle of the night, he's just gonna go hunting, and we're like, "All right, we better start locking the gun
But
cabinet."
he's only like 7 or 8 years old when
Yeah.
he just grabs a
He was gonna
shotgun.
go hunting. Yep.
Yeah, you
Yep.
went through a fucking freaky
Yeah.
phase, huh?
Yeah.
You're just a creepy little shit, weren't
I
you?
said drown a little bastard.
Yeah, dude, you're
He
right,
still
Mark.
is. What are you
As the
talking
kids
about?
say, I was on one.
Yeah, you're just the creepiest, like 6 to 8 year old ever.
Yeah, apparently.
Kids can be creepy, man. Like,
I know.
I mean,
It's weird.
Isla Mae said stuff about my dad, you know, that you're like, wait, what? But not like that is too specific, you
Yeah.
know. It's like just in her vagueness and not understanding why Papa's not here type of thing. It's like, well, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like that is
Yeah,
very
because
specific.
We never talked about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He had no idea he was a twin.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Or we never told him he was a twin.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Could you imagine if we had 2 dogs in here?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They weren't identical. So maybe they've been a good one.
Yeah.
We want to drown that one.
Wow. Well, sorry to hear about that, but I guess Doug's creepy story kind of.
Yeah.
That was the better one for sure.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
There's.
I love how Marv just shits on you all the time.
I do love it.
It's
That's like
funnier than shit.
it's great. There's some good one-liners in there. He throws in one-liners way different than you throw in one-liners.
Yeah. Mine are like funny. His are like,
Serious.
No, his are funny.
oh yeah, for you guys.
They're funny and serious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. Doug's like I'll listen back on some of our episodes every now and again. It's like quality control, whatever. And Doug's like the shit you throw in. I don't hear it sometimes in real time because like we're in the middle of a conversation, and it fucking cracks my shit up every time. So,
God, I'm funny.
well, we're glad to have you, Doug, and we're glad to have your parents in the studio. It's been fun.
I'm glad they came.
Yeah. It was a lot of
a
fun.
good
We
time.
support you guys all the time. We listen to your podcasts, and
Appreciate it.
you guys are doing
Scary,
great.
scary.
It's awesome.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate all the support. You guys have always been giving us a thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And supporting what we
And
do.
they're gonna come to South Africa sometime with us.
Oh, you guys
Yeah,
love
we're
it.
disappointed we didn't go.
You guys would love it.
Yeah,
told them
we
they
should
shoulda
have
went.
went. I know. It's our
Shoulda
40th
went.
anniversary. It would have been
Ah.
perfect.
Is there spots?
No.
Can we shovel spots?
No, because my week's a whole crew.
I didn't say we wanted to go with you.
Come to my week. Come hang out with me.
You can come my week. I don't give 2 fucks.
We talk shit about
Damn.
Doug all week. Wouldn't that be some shit?
That'd be hilarious.
Send you videos. Fuck you, Doug.
Because I'm having a great time.
Well, we're gonna go again. You got to go next time.
yeah, next time.
It is unlike anything
Yeah.
you've ever experienced.
Then
Wow.
Marv can finally hunt.
Yes. Yeah.
Shoot like a world record. Something.
Everything. Everything's bigger than just bigger than what you've killed.
Is this good? It's like a world
Everything's like 2 inches bigger than Doug's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Stuart's just like the whole time. That's about a 200-inch whitetail.
Everything. He kills.
Everything.
Your old man and Stuart just become like the best of friends and just box you
Just
out
hate
of
on
it.
me.
Yeah. God, he's gay. isn't
They
he?
probably would be best friends.
Dude, Stuart's the man. I talked to him today. Good dude.
We
You
get
guys
it.
gonna come to the clinic?
Yeah, we probably will. Yep.
We'll drink some beers there, have some fun.
Yeah.
Clinic, I don't know when this episode launches, but
Well, we might
January 27th,
with the
Saturday.
Sounds right.
hockey game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday.
Cool.
But
Okay.
Got anything, Eric?
Nope.
you guys have anything?
Nope. I think we're good.
It was fun. Got anything,
It
Doug?
was.
Oh, I'm glad my parents came on here. It wasn't. They didn't shit on me too
You
bad.
got off real easy,
Yeah.
bro. You were a
You
good
did.
fucking kid.
I was a perfect child.
I wouldn't say
Still a perfect person, probably. And thanks
that.
for listening.
I was told by your therapist not to beat you down like that.
I couldn't handle it.
The 2x4 is my therapist.
Better help.
Better up.
Better pine.
Better buy.
Better fine. All right. You know what to do. Go shoot your bow. We love you. Peace.